MoCanGreyhounds.org.
Kansas Greyhounds.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But if you get a dog, rescue a dog.
Could you? Thank you. Just trying to even her out here with the camera. Oh, it also. That's chalice.
Yeah. Jesser was an Italian Greyhound. So he was a smaller Greyhound.
Yeah. Italy Greyhound. It's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
More high maintenance. Yeah.
Such a funny fucking dude. So glad you got it.
Hello and welcome everybody to DivineRogueDnD, where a bunch of us nerds sit around, smoke, joke, and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Last we left off, the party, some of them posing as drow members of the Enclave of Mantle Dareth, basically just ransacked the entire drow enclave and headed back into the Zentrum enclave to talk with Gazrim Dulak about what their next move is and when they will get that map to Graven Hollow, for doing him the solid and making sure that the drow didn't have any weapons or any plans to destroy the Zentrum, as there is a lot of madness going on the other side of Mantle Dareth, the Dwergar and Deep Gnome side. You guys have also picked up a couple new members. One of them in the middle of the Drow Enclave, and the other one
What was that
outside of the Drow Enclave. The one outside of the Drow Enclave is a Drow himself, and his name is Zilch.
Yeah. Zit. Zit.
Zit.
Zit.
And the one outside of the Drow Enclave, or inside the Drow Enclave, the Deep Gnome that you found, his name was Flink Thunderbonk. As you have gained a little bit more information as to why the other side of Mantle Dareth has been in such a messy situation that they have been in recently, with both of them saying that it has something to do with this black gem that has been passed around between the Drow, the Dwergar, the Deep Gnomes, the Zentrum, all of them. And we meet here with Gazrim Dulak inside of the pavilion of the Zentrum Enclave. Yes.
So the thing that I saw that they were shipping into Grackle stuff, do I remember what color it was?
Oh, is this you're actually asking this above the table? Okay. Yeah, I'd say that you remember that it glowed with a dim red light.
But it itself was...
It is not this stone that you have been hearing about in Mantle Dareth. I will say that much. Okay. But yeah, you meet here with Gazrim Dulak, as you have affirmed his You've just affirmed him that there are no plans to destroy you, them coming from the drow.
Yeah. Screw
As
it,
he goes into the warehouse for a quick second, and moments later pulls out this map that is made off of a Zerkwood plank, essentially. And this map will lead you to Graven Hollow.
Right on.
Who would like to take this?
What is it?
This is a map to Graven Hollow. Yeah, I thought Dabber told me that's where you guys were trying to go to get more information about what's going on.
There.
I mean, if you don't want it.
I grabbed it and I put it in
Oh, okay. All right.
the map to where?
Graven Hollow.
Graven Hollow. Because technically you can't see where Graven Hollow is on the map that you have. Even though there is a dot that says Graven Hollow on the map that you have.
The last missing piece of the Star Chart?
Yeah, bro.
We got her in there.
And with that, I am going to make sure we pack up everything here in the pavilion to make sure the Dwergar and the Deep Gnomes don't destroy anything of ours. I'm going to throw that stuff in the warehouse, and I bid you guys good travels. And I will see what I can do about having reinforcements. I'll see what I can do about having a trade with your guys' ale. Although I did hear your guys' tavern keeper, your pub keeper, say that you guys need to expand a little bit, expand your operation before you start trading. So
It's okay. We can still work deals out.
I mean, we can definitely work something out. My people will keep in touch with your people. And with that, I bid you guys farewell and a good journey.
I do recommend that you try to convince your beholder friend to join in on that.
Long Queef.
Whatever his name was. Warthun, I think.
Lorthun definitely has his interests in mind, but he has more than just his interests in mind.
I understand. But this is for the interest of his people as well.
That's what I mean.
And
I'm gonna look at the map.
Okay?
Where does it show? Where in the worm writing does it show?
Maybe
Alright.
you have it right there on the map, correct?
Mm-mm. Oh, there. Yep, it's right there. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are basically going to have to go back up through the Worm Writhings to get to Graven Hollow.
Yep. Okay.
And it is technically in a hidden place. It's not going to be easy to find
Yep, I got you.
by any means. So you just know the general direction and the general pathways of which to go to get in the area of Graven Hollow.
is that where we are off to first, or making any stops?
Doesn't matter to me.
Atlas, do you have anything you need to do on the way to Graven Hollow? Nowhere else to go?
Is there adamantium on the way?
On it. Does it only show a path from Mantle Dareth to
Basically, yes.
Graven Hollow?
Yeah.
Well, I think we got two options here. If this kind of shows the area that it's in, we could probably get there from Lindenstone as well, or Gontalgrim, but we won't have a path like we do leaving from here. It might be a shorter travel. Or we could get lost.
So just go back to Grim and figure our way out, hoping to go in the right direction.
Yeah. We might save some time. It's kind of like risking the reward type of thing. This is the safer route. Where we can get there easier. But
I don't know. Anywhere there are drow in large quantities, it's not a safe area.
they have apparently brought one with us.
Oh, well, I mean, if you guys are okay with me tagging along.
He doesn't get to speak.
Understood.
How much quicker?
Alright. Pull up the map. I'll pull up our map, our big map, and then our small map.
Okay.
So it kind of has the where Raven Hollows. So show you. Mantle Derek is here.
DM, do you know in days?
Raven Hollow is there. I'm gonna, yeah.
You can go ahead and make either an insight or a survival. Insight or survival check.
Inside or survival.
Yeah, insight as you're like trying to line these up perfectly and try to get these dimensions down to get a good reading from the maps, or survival just based off of what you guys have been through so
17.
far.
Anybody
For
have
what?
our cover pictures?
Yes. Either or. It
They're the
doesn't
same.
matter.
They're the
It's
same.
plus 0.
Oh, okay.
17.
Oh, with a 17, let's see.
I was gonna say, we'll say a little of both. I put the maps under there and I try to gauge it out based off of what I see and
You would think that from getting to Mantle Dareth to Graven Hollow with no problems is going to take roughly 40 days of travel.
40. So here to Graven Hollow would be about 40 days.
And you also know that looking at the map, if you were to go to Gracklstuck, it would probably make your journey
Gontal Group.
Contogram.
Gauntle Brim, sorry.
You said it was
If you
what?
went to Gauntle Brim, it would make your trek shorter if you went to Gauntle Brim. However, you do not know, you wouldn't know the way there.
Yes. Do I know about how many days it probably could take?
From Gauntle Brim to Graven Hollow, you'd think it would take maybe 10.
So it's
Oh, for
literally
sure.
a 30-day difference?
It's a quarter of the travel time, but we might get lost. That's our biggest issue.
So if you get lost, it could take longer.
So
'Cause you don't
it's
know where
risking
you're
it for the biscuit, as they may say.
40 and 30 days is a long time to recover from getting lost. 30 days of spare time. Virtually.
It could possibly be, or it could be a 50-day journey. We don't know. But at the same time, there
I
is
think we should
a
leave them
very
going.
an actual route that we know we can take.
I like the idea of doing it.
I like that idea also.
What if we do pull it off, you know what I'm saying?
10 days with everything going perfect.
Yeah, what if we pull it off and get there in 10 days?
And honestly, I think
Yeah,
with the map it might even take 35.
That's
Just
easy.
because the Zentarim are giving you this specific map and they have specific pathways that they have cleared out to where they know you're not going to get fucked by anything.
Hey, nothing. You know your way around? You know how to get to Graven Hollow? From Contogram?
Am I coming out this week?
Are you being addressed directly?
Yeah, he's
Speak.
being fucking dirt.
Oh well.
You're being talked
do
to.
I know? Do I know my way where? I'm sorry. It's a Graven Hollow?
Yes.
I've never heard of a Graven Hollow.
It's fucking useless.
Hmm?
I mean, I'm okay with like not going with you guys. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to make any rash notions here.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't let Drow walk free. You will
Well, I
stay
mean-
in our sight.
Obviously, I haven't done nothing to you. So, like, what reason do you have to kill me?
Who said anything about killing you?
I was ostracized from the community, so I don't have nothing to do with them.
And then you went straight to more Drow.
Well, there weren't any drow, if you noticed. There weren't any drow at that little pavilion whenever I was there.
Okay, you still could have been hanging out with dwarves or Wergar and been anywhere else. You decided to stay in the community and the camp of
Maybe.
Drow.
I was trying to see what they had left behind and see if I could grab anything.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
What's the other fucker's name?
Oh, well, my name is Flink.
Yeah, fuck. How do we pick people up?
Well, let me just tell you right now, I share your sentiments with the drow. He will, I saw him just a couple days ago, and he was
Hey, Point, you got some brown on your nose? Might want to clear that off.
well, I was going to give you some information about him, but never mind.
I wanna know.
I'm gonna cast friends on Mike. I apologize for that. Tell us the information, please.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That's not good.
Keep yourself an accuracy on this.
19. I rolled an 8 and a 5.
Oh well, since you asked nicely. I've seen this guy a couple of days ago. He was stealing from the Dwargar camp, and then he was stealing from the Deep Gnome camp.
This fucker?
Oh, him right there, yeah, Zilch. I know the guy. I've seen him a couple times. He seems like he's been one for stealing. So I don't know if I'd keep him here if I was you. And I'm the one that gave you more information about the gem than he did anyway. So I'm just saying.
Point. Where are we at right now? Are we just in the middle of everything?
You guys, I'm assuming that you have left the Zentarim Pavilion and are now basically in the central marketplace area of Mantle Dareth. You haven't said that you are going anywhere specific yet?
Alright, Zilch, what's the most interesting piece of information you know that is also useful to, I don't know, anyone?
Well, I know that there is a beholder that likes to make his lair over west. His name is, I want to say Zazax. Zazax the Eyemonger. That's Xazax. Just so you know.
So, unfortunately, it seems like we only have one extra spot in our party. But it seems
Wait,
like
wait,
Well,
just no.
I was gonna say, what do you,
I'm getting information about this boulder.
I wait to say all this until she gets her information.
The Eyemonger?
The Eyemonger.
Does he have a big scheme going on or something?
Well, I don't know about any certain big schemes of his, but I know that he's a really fucked up beholder who likes to kill other ones and take their eye stalks.
What does he get when
Well, he molds those eye stalks onto him, and so he has like a fuck ton of different eye stalks from a whole bunch of different beholders.
So he's a brat then.
That's sort of, yeah. And then, if you could call it that.
Dodgers was easy.
About how far west would you say it here?
Oh, well, I hear that he's in the place called the Labyrinth, in that area.
Okay, maybe not too close. So.
Okay, so how far west is that?
Oh, that's pretty far west. You'd have to go at least 30, let's say 30 days west to get to the Labyrinth.
I'm having a terrible time remembering how to spell that.
Labri.
Where's the Y come in though?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Is it Labyrinth or
Labyrinth?
If I had ever been given that word,
It's
the
such a
spelling
weird
bee
word.
would have immediately taken me out.
Yeah. Labyrinth.
What else now?
Who the fuck came up with that?
Well, I know that the Drow are pretty scared right now. The Zentrum are pretty scared right now, seeing as they're all locked up in their warehouses. So, obviously none of them want to come out and do anything. I don't know what they're scared of, but...
Well, that's not very interesting.
I know that, obviously, since I've told you guys this, that the Duergar and the Deep Gnomes have been fighting and bickering and destroying their encampments.
Is that because you've been stealing shit from each of their camps and they're blaming it on each other?
I don't know, just like Flink told you here, it's because of the little black gem thing that people have been tossing around.
Turn out your pockets.
Go ahead and make a persuasion or intimidation check.
Can you read my mind?
Oh, yeah.
No.
You can?
No.
You don't have a spell that makes you able to read my mind?
No, he's a barbarian.
He can speak into your mind, but he cannot read minds
Or
himself.
are you telepathic?
I thought they could speak back to me like that. No?
No, they have to talk out loud.
Nope.
I didn't get any of that.
That's fine. I don't have my phone, so I can't just text it to you.
I mean, you can whisper it to them, and then they can make insight checks or perception checks to see if they hear you.
You two wait right there. We need a meeting real quick.
Well, she just told me to turn on my pockets, so what am I doing? Am I turning on my pockets or am I
You're waiting.
Wait here and wait until we return.
Okay.
Not
We
going
head off
very
a little
far.
bit, a little like 10 feet, 20 feet, 15 feet at most away.
Okay, I'd say 15 feet is still within hearing
If we're
distance.
whispering,
If they have a good enough perception check, then sure.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and fart really loudly over there
Okay.
as we're talking.
Okay, so now you guys make perception checks to hear what he's saying as he's farting loud as fuck. Right in your guys' vicinity.
No, I'm throwing it over 15 feet.
Oh, okay, you're throwing 15 feet over.
Yeah, throwing it on those two fuckers.
Okay.
You use the rope of entanglement. Because even if this persuasion does not go well, he's going to turn out his pockets. Heard?
Or we both fight. I need to have a fucking mage. And flex in the death. We can make sure the fucking no wins.
That's great.
Some fucking knows some shit.
Yeah, he does know some shit. We're going to figure out more things from him. And we just keep a really good eye on him. It's a town of drought and assassins. It'll be fine.
I don't think so.
I think it'll be just fine.
We're murdering somebody in the middle of this town for us.
So are they. It's all chaos out here anyways. They're all attacking
That's
each
the only.
other.
I haven't seen anybody else attack anybody besides that one
Alright, so are
assassin.
they staying with us until...
Stop.
Why are we fighting them?
The other one was to come with us. When we kill him up there.
Okay, but if we just tie one up, it makes it a lot easier to kill them.
I think it's gonna be easy either way. It's fucking. Look at the necklace.
Okay.
He's one fucking man.
You take charge then. And we'll go back and you do, I don't know what we're doing. No rope of entanglement, we're going outside. We're gonna be
I'm
nice.
just suggesting the idea, but I don't think it's smart to just murder this man right out in the middle of the open.
I didn't say we were gonna murder him immediately. We're just gonna make sure he doesn't have this black rock.
That's fine. Why don't you just steal it?
I don't know if he has it.
Yeah,
He's looking right at me. How do you expect me to steal things while he's looking right at me?
You're fucking sneaky.
That's
What you
crazy,
did
yeah.
before.
Alright. Well, we'll go back.
Okay.
I am going to tell him to turn out his pockets.
Okay, go ahead and make that persuasion check. And as you're doing this, Flink raises his hand, or just raises a finger.
Hold 1 second to you. Do what she says. Might not sound very well. She's very, very angry. She has to get away.
Okay, so this is turning into an intimidation
Yeah,
check.
that's. Hey,
Should
my
get advantage.
intimidation is not as good as my persuasion.
Does she get advantage?
You do get advantage, but it is an intimidation check now
I'm sorry.
with his action.
Oh, it's actually the exact same. That's an 18. It's higher than I got before, so.
Okay, so with an 18, Zilch starts turning out his pockets. You see a coin sack that he drops to the ground, a couple daggers, some food rations. He drops his sack, his little Kotoan bag that he has, and starts emptying it out. And let's see.
I'm gonna grab his coin bag and tell him that this is for leverage. Just to make sure you don't do anything crazy or pull a fast one.
Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't gonna pull a fast one anyway. But as he starts undoing the things in his backpack, you see a few different trinkets. You see one little necklace with a gem that has some liquid floating inside of it.
Can I
You
try
see-
and steal that? Swiftly and sneakily?
Sure.
Whatever.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
That is a 25.
25, I'd say, as he throws it onto the ground and reaches his hand in to try and grab more things, you quickly just snatch that up without saying a word. You see a small picture of what looks to be someone of a horrifying figure. They look to
The
be...
necklace with the liquid in it?
Yeah. No, I'm saying this is what he's pulling out of his bag.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. He pulls out a small picture of what looks to be a humanoid figure, but just with the most hideous face you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is that?
Oh, this is my aunt right here.
Rich
God,
coming from you.
This is my Aunt Natty.
That's what I'm saying. If it's
Not
not
an
an
aunt.
maiden, that's bad.
I thought that was your sister.
Not an aunt.
No, not my sister. Because I'm not related to that far.
Well, it's my aunt. It might not be an aunt, but it's my aunt.
But your
That's our
aunt
aunt.
is deformed.
It's all
Rich coming from you. That's crazy.
And you see them pull out a blue sheet of paper, seemed to be made out of blue caps, just sliced really, really thinly and dried to make a form of paper. And you see it has some form of a building on it.
What's that?
Oh, well, this is just half the plan to a little mansion. I found it somewhere. I don't even remember where I found it now. It's only half the floor plan to a mansion.
I'm gonna grab it from him and look at it.
Okay. Make an investigation check as you're trying to discern what this is, I'm assuming.
Sure, why not?
What else has he got?
And he pulls out 3 more pieces of paper, or parchment, rather. And these appear to be different maps.
To where?
Yes. That is what I roll.
Oh, well, these here are just different maps of how to get to Menzo Baranton.
What's the source of revolt? Yeah.
From where?
Oh, well, this one gets to Menzo Baranton from Mental Dareth. This one here gets to Menzo Baranton from Belkenveld. And this one here gets to Menzo Baranton from the Worm Ridings.
Spend a lot of time in Belkenveld, do you?
Well, I mean, like a stop or two. I did used to be part of the matriarchy, you know. Before I got ostracized, I'd say I've made a trip to Belkenveld. Socialist.
Interesting.
What?
What?
What'd you
Alright,
say?
so are we making our way out of the city now?
I steal this mansion. Oh, I rolled an 8.
Roll an 8. As you look over this floor plan,
I rolled a 2. Use a sorcery point to re-roll to get a 2.
as you look over this floor plan, or what is of this floor plan, you do notice that this is like maybe half of a mansion. It has 0 discernible name or features or qualities that make you think of any specific mansion in particular. It just looks like half a floor plan to a random mansion somewhere.
Well, I don't know if this is important, so. Do you know anything? Do you know anything?
Nope.
What? About the floor plan?
Yeah.
What's like a floor plan?
I know
Look
that
up
this
that.
guy spends time in Mantle Dareth, and
I know, the
And
man just keeps
Belkenveld.
digging himself a big hole. Do you know if this is recognizable to any other mansion?
alright, well, you
that
can
mansion?
stay with us in travels for a little bit.
Do I recognize that mansion?
Go ahead and make a history check.
Do you recognize anything?
Oh, is that what I think it is?
Where is it?
This one? No, right there by yours.
Oh, that is exactly what you think it is.
What is it?
I got a 16
I know.
on my history.
What is it?
Maddie.
That's a pretty.
He knows. I just couldn't tell. It's that pink dice, and I was like, I think I see a 0, but is it a 10? It's a 4.
You are a child of the Feywild and an adult of the caverns of Gracklestone.
I know some engineering.
You do know engineering, you know architecture well. Looking over this floor plan, this half of a floor plan to this mansion, with no discernible features, no discernible name, no discernible text to let you know what it is at all. You have no idea what it is at all.
No, come on, it's a net.
It is a natural 20. And if you had been a part of the mansion life, a noble perhaps, you may have known.
How do we call Nika back?
But as far as you know, this is a random cell
Do we just call out to him like Castiel? Nika!
You don't even know if this mansion even exists. This could have been just a floor plan that was made up haphazardly before someone threw it out.
Do you imagine?
Absolutely do not.
But you do not know
It'd be such a waste of a wish.
what mansion this could be
It
a
would be
part of.
fucking hilarious.
Petra.
Searching through your mind out of all the mansions that you've been to in your ant life, you find nothing.
That's a lot. It's a lot of monsters.
Well, I emptied out my pockets for you, so are we good to travel together?
right?
Yep, but I'm still holding on to your coins until I know I can trust you. Promise I won't spend them.
Okay.
Why don't
I guess I'll have to trust you.
Alright, that's a good plan. I'm the most trustworthy person in this group.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
It's a great source of pride.
Oh,
Wouldn't
no.
you say? Don't you trust me?
Yeah, I do trust you.
And he doesn't trust anybody.
Okay,
This
but
motherfucker went through the
either
abyss.
both of you make a deception check,
What is
or
your
you make it
deception?
with advantage.
Plus 11.
So, okay, so you roll one, you roll one. That bounced off of your knee. Reroll that.
That's fine because it was an 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 8.
I also rolled an 8, but
19.
15.
Okay, so with a 19. Well, you've given me no reason not to trust you so far, so.
Mm-hmm. You darn poop.
What spells do you know?
Oh well, being a mage of Loth, I know the majority of the spells that most of the mages of Loth know, like something like a poison spray. I know how to shoot a little spider web out of my hands every now and again. And I got a few things up the sleeve that I like to save for emergency situations, but you know, just think of a spider and think of a nasty
Well,
poison
if you're,
stuff,
if
and
you're
I can
traveling with
basically
us,
do
I
that.
don't want, because I already dislike you. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Well, yeah.
Almost.
Roll a
But if
dex
you're,
roll.
but if you're,
Just to see.
what?
Just roll a random dex roll as that character. Just to see.
Roll a random
Just do it.
dexterity roll?
Yep.
Are you attacking?
No. I want you to roll a dex roll as that character. Add their dexterity to it. I just am curious.
Okay.
I know what you're doing, goddammit.
No, you don't. I'm just, well, I'm checking to see how fucking useless you are. So,
Well, with an 8, he rolled a 10. So he does some, like, little shifty moves here and there, but he's not nearly as quick or fast as you.
okay, well,
But he also is a mage, so...
okay, well, DM, without setting off a spell, roll 3 wisdom rolls. With no effects, just, I want to see how you roll. Because, just do it.
This isn't a tryout for the character.
Go ahead
It's
and
a
make a
tryout
go
for the
ahead
DM. This is a tryout for the DM to
Make a
go like
persuasion
once
check. Make a persuasion check. To get him to...
No, not
No,
him.
not him,
You.
you.
You are supposed to be rolling as this character, but
Uh-huh.
not like as the character.
This is not in-game
He's not
scenario.
understanding.
You always roll shit when we have NPCs with us. We're
that
deciding
was-
if we get to keep them or not by your
With his
rolls.
wisdom of +1, that was a 7 on the first roll.
So far, he hasn't rolled better than a fucking.
That's a
8.
natural 20.
Okay.
One more.
And that
That's a 2.
is an 18. With
So-
a +1.
So what kind
He's
of?
got a +1 to his wisdom and a +2 to his dex.
He's a fucking mage. He's probably intelligent or
Is it?
charismatic.
I wouldn't know.
But back to actual in-game stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
What spells do you actually know? So you're not casting something behind me and I turn around and fucking kill you because I don't trust you.
Well, I can make myself fly if I want to. I can
no.
cast lightning bolt. I can cast Avard's black tentacles. I can cast cloud kill. I can cast greater invisibility if I need to.
Mm-mm.
Mage armor, magic missile, shield, you know the works. But I got quite a few things on my belt.
Interesting. Okay. I just want to make sure that you don't cast a fucking spell and I fucking get hit with it.
Oh no, I'm definitely experienced.
Doubtful.
Huh?
As soon as we get out of the walls,
Out of the wall.
we're gonna leave Mental Derek.
Alright, are we coming from here or are we leaving from Mental Derek? Honestly, I don't mind a
You guys are
longer
in
travel.
Mantle Dereth.
Yeah, are we leaving from here or are we leaving from Vancouver? Because honestly, I don't mind the longer it takes. Because more stuff we fight, more experience we get fighting some of these demon bugs.
I
I'm
really
sure we're
don't
gonna have to fight a lot of them, so the more information about them, the better. But I also
super mind
don't.
it either than the fact that like war is imminent.
It is true, but at the same time, if we get lost, it could be a hindrance. But I definitely do not dislike the idea of getting there way quicker because of that reason too.
Do you have anybody in the group who's good with survival?
Atlas,
Sure.
you kind of survived by yourself for a little bit. You're pretty good at surviving, right? Yeah, check this shit. I don't think so, but I think that was.
His survival is a +3 plus his proficiency.
He's proficient in it.
Mm-hmm. He could keep us mostly on track.
So good Atlas.
Yeah. Especially if we're both doing it.
Possibly, we do have 2 maps. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh,
I just have to make-
these demon ones.
Do what?
I want to be known as these demon ones. I want to be thinking about them while get closer and
You
closer
would say
and
that.
closer.
You would say that because they're the ones that are going to kidnap you.
Well,
I'm gonna kidnap them.
let's talk about a demon lord, huh?
You zip it. We told you. Once you're getting talked to, don't fucking talk.
And I'm talking to them in their mind.
In the mouth. It was very Jack Black.
And Flink, the little deep gnome again, raises his hand.
What's up, buddy?
Yes.
Oh, well, I would like to.
Thank you for raising me up here. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Better than the fucking drow with no manners.
Well, while I would like to join you guys in your party, I do have to wait for this gargoyle. I have to get this gem that the gargoyle stole to Yantha. Old Yantha Coaxrock.
I don't think you put us correctly. You are in our party.
Well, I'm already in Yantha's party. I'm her subordinate. I literally am like right under her.
We don't know who Yantha is.
Well, you should have known her. And you've been to Blingdenstone, haven't you?
Yes, but we didn't meet Yantha.
Oh, well, she was probably off and about. She was probably with me, honestly. We've been here for a good while now. She's been making different pathways to Blingdenstone from here. Moving the rocks as she does, you know.
She's moving
So are you
rocks.
supposed to be going back to Blingdenstone?
She's selling us twice.
Well, as soon as we get this,
I will look at it and think that she's selling that splice.
as soon as we get this gem,
Podcast.
I am assuming we're gonna go back to Blingdenstone, yeah?
Where's this gem?
Last I saw it was on a gargoyle, but it wasn't any of the gargoyles that were in the Drow enclave.
I'm not gonna spend time looking for fucking gargoyles.
Hold on.
Well, it's only one of them.
Hold on. Not you, but Petra's gonna look over and see that.
Do you know the name of this gem?
Well, I don't know the name specifically, no, but
You can describe it enough to where I can kind of be familiar with it.
oh, definitely, yeah. It's a small black gem. It's probably
Hey.
Well. You went into your medicine Minnesota next. He's Irish.
he's Irish.
There you go.
But you can get me familiar with this object?
Well, yeah. This thing is it's probably about yay big, as he holds up his tiny hand and literally makes a cup. Probably about yay big.
Here,
It's black, and Yantha really wants it. That's really all I know.
It does seem like something we should not let get into someone else's hands.
Petra's gonna cast locate object on the gem. If it's within 1,000 feet of her, she knows. You sense the direction of the object's location if that object is within 1,000 feet of you.
Okay.
If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell
Okay.
can locate a specific object known to you if you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as the kind of jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Okay.
The spell can't locate an object if any thickness of lead blocks a direct path between you and the object.
Radioactive tracking, boy. That's crazy.
It's a phenomenal spell.
Is there a... There it is, but it doesn't show northeast, south, and west on that one.
Teleportation.
Hey.
As she focuses on this spell, she does get a ping of something familiar to this description that Flake has given. And it seems to be coming from inside the Zentrum Enclave. Not inside the warehouse, but in the Enclave itself.
Just absolutely massive.
So, we're getting something that might be it over
Not
there.
Drow. Zentrum.
I think it might be over that direction. I'm getting something that sounds familiar. I can locate the object for the next 2 minutes, but is it moving or is it stationary?
It is currently stationary, so
As of right now, it's stationary, so we can probably get to it, but it's within 1,000 feet of us.
does it say that she knows the specific depth, like the specific length of how far it is?
It says you sense the direction of the object's location if the object is within 1,000 feet of you, so I know it can't be outside of 1,000 feet.
Upward.
Yeah, it can be up or down. It kind of just sends me in that direction until you get there, and then it kind of continues to point to where it's at until you, I guess, grab it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, she definitely notices that it is towards the Zentrum Enclave.
So do we follow Petra?
Is that where she's just taking off and going?
Not yet, but I'm waiting on if we're chasing this object.
That's there.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I don't think that we should let anybody else have that object.
I don't disagree.
But if she goes in there alone, yeah, I say read it.
Right?
Pass without a trace? I already used mine.
Petra hears the party say that, and she's gonna start heading off in the direction of being our guide to this object
Okay.
that she is locating.
All right.
We're doing it stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I gotta roll so many stealth checks.
Is somebody
I'm
casting
staying close to Petra.
anything to aid this?
I'm going to change my cloak into a Zentrum cloak.
Okay.
Schmack, are you casting with the pass without trace? Yep.
You can't wear a cloak. Petra can wear a cloak. I have an extra Zentrum cloak. She can wear.
You part it off.
So even if we pass stealthily and we get caught,
I'm just using my crop knife. Carmelian Carpax. Blend it in like
yeah.
You're just trying to completely blend in away from the party?
Yeah, just in any given moment, the background. You know,
Do you
I
like
have the
Zentrum
perfect
cloak?
analogy for what it is that I'm doing.
Would you like a
I'm gonna
Zentrum
cast
cloak?
roll for himself and look like a Zentrum.
What's his name from Monsters Inc?
Randall.
Randall. That's exactly what I'm like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just change as needed.
as the background's changing, so am I.
It still takes him a second to switch stuff.
It
Yeah,
does.
kind of like the you ever seen Signs?
Yes.
Exactly like that fucker. It's not immediate, but he's like you can tell, like a chameleon. It's about that speed, but it would be like you're watching a lava lamp, kind of the way that it's in flux on my body.
It kind of shifts through
Yeah.
it. It doesn't just.
Yeah.
All the first steps.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
That's
We're
awesome.
getting bigger.
I can't believe how big he is.
A baby's first step.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
He's out here
ready to
terrorizing.
take on the world now.
Yeah, he's out here terrorizing.
Yeah, he's ready to take on the world now.
Yes. Oh. That's awesome.
I cast Alter Self to make it look like I'm not part of the group.
Okay. Does Alter Self work on clothing? Or is it just
You
yourself?
alter your physical form, you can choose one of the following. You can sprout skills, you can change appearance. You decide what you look like, including height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and other distinguishing.
Okay, so it doesn't change your clothes.
No,
Are
I'll
you
keep
wearing...
the same clothes, but I'll look kind of more about like what I see has been in the
So
same
you're
frame.
not
So
wearing-
I don't look like I'm wearing all my stuff. I just
Right.
don't look like me. I look normal.
But you're not wearing any Zentrum garb. Okay. You are in Atlas's
And Petra.
and Petra. Okay, so you three are.
And if they're with us, if they happen to get caught,
Yeah. Okay. So as you walk back to the Zentrum side,
You know what?
as Petra is focused on this.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put the dimensional shackles on me so it looks like I'm kind of arrested to make it more
Are you
private.
locking the dimensional shackles?
Wait a second.
I'm not locking. They're just on my arm.
You were
Arm.
still trying to be stealthy though, right?
Okay, so they're on
Not
your
yet,
arm.
Not yet. If we get caught, I want to put those on my arms.
Okay.
Just be carrying
Okay.
them and have them ready.
Okay.
They do whatever.
As you guys go in with Pass Without a Trace, go ahead and make a stealth check, a group stealth check, and you do get to add plus 10 with the Pass Without a Trace.
What's it?
I got a 44.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's something in the 40s. I already know yours.
Zebek got a 28.
Okay.
I'm gone. I'm invisible.
Man, that's how much it lives.
Nothing
37.
without true sight between them.
29.
Petra got a natural 20,
Oh yeah.
with her -1.
Beautiful.
Which makes it a 29.
And that would be 30. Natural 20. I guess it's natural 20. Can't go up or down.
Nope.
And then Zord, what's his stealth?
Probably a 0. Oh no, it's a +5 and he gets proficiency with that.
Who is proficiency?
I don't know why.
Yeah, that is.
That's what it says. That's what the proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he
And stealth is dexterity, correct?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
5, that would be 17. So Zord got a 27.
Tord rolled a 15.
That's not bad.
Rip.
Well,
For a group check, honestly. that's not
Zilch.
bad. No, we should have left him outside
Zilch rolled a 30 with his +2.
with his +2.
And good old Flink is going to use his stone camouflage. So he's going to get
Wow.
advantage on this. He has an innate feature as a deep gnome.
it's just like Carmelian.
Stone camouflage, where he literally becomes like stone and blends in with the walls and stuff. As he will make it an advantage with a +10, although he does have a -1, he will have a 19.
Not
The
bad.
paladin,
Not bad.
or something that wears armor for disadvantage.
And
you can
Flink,
just
you do
constantly
notice,
roll
has
and
no
smite.
Has no weapons on him.
No weapons. Whereas Zilch had that dagger that he pulled out of his backpack. Or off of his
Alrighty
person.
I'd be terrified.
Petra's leading the way.
Petra's leading the way.
The Goliath paladin comes out. There you go, man.
As you guys make your way through the enclave, passing by these tents,
Sorry. We're thinking of that, right? A paladin that has disadvantage, so you always have at least a straight roll.
You're not using stealth anymore. You're using Russian stealth as a paladin.
Yeah. No, that's like basically what we're saying.
You can't be seen if there are no more bodies.
The guard spots him. I want to roll an intimidation check to get the guard. The guard does not see you.
But you guys make your way, Petra leading the way, through these tents, making sure you're not on the central walkway of this enclave. Go ahead and make a perception check as you are getting closer to the pavilion where you would notice the drow earlier.
Ooh. That's why I'm not looking for keys. Zor's +3. Alright, you got this sheet now. You're like, I'm tired of this purple. That's too damn bad.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Sorry, we're kind of role playing this session, so I was like, I don't need it, and then we're rolling shit ton of stuff. 3. That's what I thought. Zor got a 22, Zvek got a natural 1, Petra got a 15.
Okay, 22, natural 1, 15.
Sorry.
Perception. Perception.
21.
21.
Sorry, I generally have a good perception, but can't do anything about that.
Dirty 20.
You also have lucky,
12.
so you can give yourself advantage.
As Atlas and who got the 22?
Zor.
Zork. What did you get again? I'm sorry.
21.
21. Zork, Nivani, and Atlas, all three spot this one gargoyle perched above the backside of the pavilion. Probably a good 100, 120 feet away from it.
Statue.
It's probably a good 100, 120 feet away. And it's just perched there. It's not moving. Just sitting there.
120 feet away?
Yep. About 120 feet away on the opposite side of the pavilion.
So
It's just perched up on a high ledge to where you can see it over the pavilion.
my range from my bow is what? My leg with two and crossbow.
I am sure. Do you not have the range for it? In your notes?
Way back there. It'll be easier for you to look it up because you have things. Because like I don't even know when I got the crossbow.
I don't either.
Dude, I'm doing it. I'm making a
Not
class.
so much.
I'm making a stealthy paladin. What are you? I'm an assassin.
Equipment.
There's like 2 levels of paladin. As a
Where is the light crossbow? Range 80 feet without disadvantage, but out to 320 feet with disadvantage.
For the light repeating crossbow.
Yes.
I believe that's right.
80 to 320.
Yep. That's what Zor has written down.
So it is just outside of regular shooting range, but if you try and just aim at it, it doesn't even seem to be paying attention to you guys. It seems to be looking down at that back entrance of the pavilion.
Well, if I paid attention and could see him, I could hit him from here. At a straight roll.
Yeah, I was thinking of blowing them up. Yeah. Alright, well then, can I stealthily dash?
You're trying to dash up to get to range
Yep.
to it.
Yep.
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a stealth check. And you will move outside of the pass without a trace. So
That's fine. 25.
Okay, 25, yeah. as you stealthily make your way up to the front of the pavilion, and you catch the outside corner of the pavilion and wait there, and you feel like you're within shooting distance of this gargoyle without a imposing disadvantage.
I'm gonna shoot it
Okay.
with a fireball.
Alright.
Yeah.
As the rest of the party is perched behind a tent, about
Makes noise.
40, 50 feet away from you, I'd say.
So 24.
You're shooting what bolt at it?
Fireball.
Okay.
We don't do things
A
quietly here.
24 will definitely hit the gargoyle.
Move. We need to be quiet about this.
And it's going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Huh?
It is the 4th of July Eve.
Gotta drop the fireball.
I don't know if it does make a dex saving throw.
For the fireball portion? I thought
Dex
it did.
save of 16.
I'll keep this roll just in case.
I think it's a dex save of 16.
Yep.
That's what we put in that.
You did roll a 19. So it does save and takes half of that fire damage.
Third level is 8d6.
Yep.
Yep.
Such a strong level. It's like a good spell for third level.
It is stone, so like. I don't
I
have
thought
high
third
levels.
level was base level fireball, which was 6d6.
Take you shit later.
8d6?
Pretty sure.
That's what I've been rolling this whole time.
Like 99.9% sure. I'll double check before you roll it, but I'm pretty sure. 8d6 for a third level spell. That's why I said it's a really solid spell.
Oh, it's amazing. That's why wizards love it.
Once you hit third level, you can just say fuck it, AoE.
Yeah.
We have people that can go up front in combat, so I'm like, alright. But he's a little bit more careful spells right now.
And since this is also a fireball on the gem, I have to make a dexterity saving throw first. I'm pretty sure it automatically fails a dexterity saving throw.
34.
I think so.
Said 34 points of damage.
Okay, but half that. So 17?
That wouldn't be half, that's just the fireball.
Is
That's
it being
just a
carried or
fireball.
worn?
Okay, so 17 points of damage.
Is it being carried or worn?
Technically, yes, it is being
So
carried.
it can't be burnt up or affected by spells.
Okay.
Because it hits everything except for things that are being, well, carried, or else all of us would have no clothes based off of the fireball because we got hit by that by the witch.
This is true.
So 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage. I would say you get your assassinate on this as well. Like
Oh,
you get
right.
sneak attack if you want.
Yeah, you did roll advantage.
Yeah, so that's 17 plus the how much piercing damage? 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I have sneak
so
attack on it, that's base 40.
You're at 23 plus 40
Plus 14.
plus 14. So yeah, you absolutely murdered.
It's dead.
Yeah,
You did it.
it's absolutely gone.
I did not, but like with the fireball damage and the sneak damage. Oh yeah.
Because
You're
it
right.
wouldn't be straight out be 40.
You're right.
You'd still have to roll
You're right.
for it.
I would technically have to roll.
So it's a crit, then yeah, you don't have to do it. You could always roll a string of the well.
Okay, so never mind. Go back.
Alright, so yeah, yeah.
Take off the
Take off the 40.
40. Take off the 40.
She didn't crit.
I
She
didn't
didn't.
crit.
Yeah, you
That's,
didn't
that's
take
her.
it.
That's the max damage for
But
her.
you do still get your sneak attack.
Okay.
Very. So you're at 23 right now with what you've already rolled. Then
Including the assassinate.
No. Okay, so it's an extra 14. Okay, so 23 plus 14 would be 37 plus your assassinate, correct? Which is another 13. So that would be 50. 50 points of damage. Correct? 50 points of damage.
Will not take out the gargoyle. Can I?
As it is severely cracked and broken, and you see the black gem now inside of its mouth as it is closed down on it. And it is going to start flying down
Do I see
towards
this?
you. You do see this.
As it's flying down, are we within 120 feet of it now? I'm guessing we were still
Yeah,
moving.
you guys are
I'm sure
perched behind the tent, like still trying
Shooting
to
with
hide.
sorceress first. 30-20.
Dirty 20 will hit. Actually,
If you dare make me use a fucking mini sorcerer to blast this thing out.
a dirty 20 will just hit. Still, even with 3/4 cover that I was going to give it, with it swooping down and almost getting behind the pavilion completely
I
before
shoot
you get a
this.
shot off.
38. That would be 10, 11, 17. We're gonna switch the damage type and what I can normally use. Okay, what damage type? Oh, not that trick. I can't remember what type it is. We'll do this thunder damage.
Thunder?
Yeah.
Okay.
It gives me a golem feel, so I don't want to use psychic. I remember that it doesn't go very well against things that are kind of looking like this.
17 points of damage will do it. As you just barely catch the back half of this gargoyle with this sorceress burst, as a thunderous wave bursts out at the backside of the gargoyle, sending it shattering into the back wall of the Zentarum enclave.
Do I see the black rock?
I'd say as it's crumbling, you see it's falling behind the pavilion from the opposite side that you're on.
I'm gonna fly over there.
Okay. As you fly your way over there, go ahead and make an investigation check to see if you can find this black gem.
That's a nat 20. I got a nat 1 then a nat 20.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
I like when that happens.
Got a halfling luck.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have a message.
With a natural 20, you fly your way around the pavilion, and as soon as you turn the corner, you see a small glint, and the black gem, about the size of your hand, is on the ground there.
I'm going to use the corner of my cloak to grab it,
Okay?
put it in my fanny pack,
Okay.
and then continue to look as though I'm searching around.
Alright.
I'm gonna fly around the area
So you're
real
touching
slow.
this gem?
Only with my cloak.
You're still touching the gem,
Am I touching the gem if I am using my cloak to hold it?
technically. Are you touching the gem if you have gloves over your hands?
No.
Not technically,
No,
no.
the gloves are on your hand. Your skin is not in contact, I should say. It
It's
requires skin contact.
I'm just saying, it's like the
Technically.
necklace from Harry Potter. It was cursed, you couldn't touch it, but if you were to grab it with like the paper that it came in, it technically would not be you touching the item.
There's no skin contact.
See,
Contact with your aura, bro.
if this were regular magic, I would agree with you. But this is not regular magic. So as you go to pick up this gem, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me.
That's awful.
Oh boy.
That's a dirty 20.
That will fail.
Well.
Too bad you're not level 14 yet. Because I think you get a you get proficiency in wisdom and charisma saving throws. Man, one more level.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And where are they? Nope.
This is awful. 76.
Hopefully that's
My character is still technically free to evolve. I said my character is still technically greedy to a fault, so that makes sense. Can't really bitch about it. I mean, there was strong magic on it.
Is she being charmed? Probably not. But no. I figured I would give you this shot for possibly.
Right.
I tried. Tried to help. But do forget that every now and then that you're elvish as well. I'll take charming. It's just so nice. There's a lot of
Good
stuff
thing
like
we
that.
have a cleric and a paladin on us.
That's true. Even if Fetcher doesn't have an extra restoration.
I'm thinking Jet. Jet's got some really cool shit.
Fetcher just is at high enough level to have some really good shit yet. She has some good spells, but she is like she has a lot of utility.
Is she level 4 yet?
She's 6.
Nice.
I've maxed her wisdom out.
It tastes like a banana. I don't hate it.
Such as locate objects.
As you grab this black gem,
Okay.
you notice, you hear a voice in your head. And this voice is sweet and innocent, almost like a child. But it's also deep and warbling and old, ancient almost,
Talk like a child.
as it says to you, it is so close.
Oh wow.
I can feel it.
Oh wow. That's disgusting.
You
Deep ancient gurgling.
can help me get what I need. You can help me get what I need. And that's all you hear.
Always the fucking rogue, dude. Always the rogue.
And at this very moment, the party joins up with you. With this in your hand.
God dang it.
Yeah, what's that?
She found it.
JK. What's that?
Yes, I found it.
Plus I can't answer that out loud.
Well. Do I sense any arcane nature coming from this?
This is not magic.
Go ahead and make an arcana check.
25.
25. It is definitely brimming with some sort of magic, yeah.
Mag magic. That's all I want to know. So it is magical.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not magical at all. It's just a rock.
Alright. Well, the one we're looking for was magic, so. As the guy told us.
I mean, you can take it for yourself if you want. Prove it to yourself that it's not magic.
Can I see it?
Don't do it.
Who the fuck is
Like I
that?
said, you don't.
You don't hear this.
What?
So you don't want to give me the roll.
Like I said,
Fine.
I need you.
You just asked. You just said you can prove it's magic, not magical. It's not magical.
Well,
put it
it's
in my
not.
hand. We'll put it
But
in
it's
my
mine.
hand.
I found it. Finders keepers. It's my special pretty rock.
Oh, but like I needed to. I need to bring it to Miss Yantha Koksrock. She really needs it herself.
Not as much as I do.
Well, do you want to go and tell her that?
No. You go tell her.
Well, okay. I guess go ahead and make an intimidation check.
She's talking to the no now.
Wait, sorry. It's a 14.
14. Well, I just saw what you did to that gargoyle there, so I mean, I personally don't think we should scuffle about this. So I'm gonna go to Yentha.
Okay.
Have a good one.
You too.
How
And as he
close-
gets about 20 feet away, I'm going to throw my dagger at him.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Hold on, before this happens,
Nope.
Okay.
because how close are we to her?
You guys are all gathered up around with her as this conversation is
Okay.
going on.
Hold on, I gotta
I'm
look
going
at
to do
the
so
range.
stealthily then.
You're right in front of us.
Try me.
You really want to do this?
Contested stealth check? I could do stealth, he could do what?
Perception.
Perception?
You really want to do this? How is she hiding from me? I'm staring right at her.
Why are you staring at me?
So
Because you have the rock!
I don't need the rock, but it's my rock.
you guys are.
That's what I'm saying,
so
she's
you
5
guys
feet in
are
front of me.
probably
Where is
about
she going to
5
hide?
feet away from
Okay,
each other.
then never mind. I'm not going to do it stealthily. I'm just going to attack her.
Okay.
What?
As she gets ready to do
Why
this,
is it
hold on.
It's a 28.
28 will hit if. What are you trying to do here?
I'm gonna command her to halt.
Okay. So, as you go to get ready to throw, you're literally like right here about to flick. He yells out this word in Draconic, and it almost forces you to stop. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. It is wisdom, correct?
It is wisdom.
For command?
This sucks.
And DC is what, 20?
That's
20.
an 18.
That fails. As you get about right here,
Wait. Add 10 to my stuff.
What stuff?
that was to hit.
His perception check. It was his perception check.
Why am I perceiving? You're right in
I
front
thought
of
you
me.
said
Oh,
20.
yeah.
You're not doing it
Yeah,
stealth.
no,
You're
no,
right.
you're just attacking.
I
You're
forgot
just
that
attacking.
it was that way.
Very good. You hear this draconic word, and in your brain, you know it means halt. And you knew you were going to hit this deep gnome, and you were probably going to kill him. But as you hear this word, you are halted in your tracks, unable to move.
She's not in her right mind, grab her.
I go, just gently grab the arms and
I'm gonna go grab this
Let's
stone.
what's going on?
Okay. You actually just had your action. If anybody else would like to grab the stone, as you use your action to grapple her. She was going to use
Wait,
her
what was
action, but you just stopped her. Now you have her
Am I
grappled.
unable to move entirely?
Like, you just, as soon as I say halt, you can't do anything. You can talk. You're not paralyzed.
So you're
but
just gonna let him get away?
Who?
We were gonna kill him anyways, weren't we?
She's not in her right mind. I
As now
apologize.
Flink starts running. he was just walking away, but as soon as he hears this scuffle start going about, he's gone now.
Tor hears and said, "Get on it."
Yeah. He uses his stone camouflage once more to literally just become invisible in the rocks as he just runs off.
This is fun.
We said not in the middle of the fucking area where people can see. You're not in your right mind.
As you do notice that this area is completely empty. That this is the
Don't know
this is
what
the
you're
center
talking
marketplace of Mantle Dareth, but it is completely
It's completely empty in the
Yep.
middle of the day?
Yeah.
Does she have the thing in her hand still?
No one has grabbed it. He used his action to command her to stop.
I just
You
use the
grappled
third-
her.
I use the little arm to try to grab it, figure out what's going on.
Okay, as you grab it, go
Oh
ahead and
my
make a
God.
charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Did you get a natural 20, buddy?
Yeah, I didn't. Why? What's up with the damn thing?
You're about to find out.
You're about to find out. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. I can't find.
Does the curse end on me, or am I still affected?
You're still affected.
Charisma?
I rolled a 4.
If you will
This is
note
place.
the very bottom of that there.
It's a 50.
He's within Zord's thing, right?
Right.
Double 5. That's gotta be something.
Forgot about that.
He's within Zort's range. I'd say yeah.
And you get Oship at a +5.
61.
No, on your saving throw.
Oh, then it's 9.
Yeah, no, that's a fail. So,
Wait.
what was that, 55 for your D100?
Yeah, it was 9. 55.
55?
I'm gonna laugh if he gets teleported to a different plane.
This is a different
here?
Possibly. You don't know.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I thought we were trying to get it out of my head. Yeah,
Can you
sure.
dispel magic on an item?
Damn.
Do we have someone who can do that?
You sure do.
Are you that someone?
I sure am.
Kind of thought you were that someone. I just, hey, gotta be sure, man.
The charisma saving throw guy and the one with dispel magic is they're gonna be like the last one to touch it. That's fucking great. Now we're gonna have a giant pissed off ant attacking people.
Dude, you should dispel the magic on this stuff. Dispel magic and all that.
Don't worry. It was definitely on my things.
Your list of ideas. Yeah, but I never know which way you're actually going to end up going with it. Because you might choose indefinite madness also.
It's fun sometimes.
It is very fun.
The
We're
voices.
having a great time.
Voices talk to me. I'll fucking do it again. Did you use that voice to teleport to the abyss? Guilty. Guilty. Why'd you come back? The demons told me to.
Stop. Yes.
Guilty. No. Video is so funny.
Full-time lawyers scared shitless.
Do this for Mickey. Murder.
Hey,
Cherry.
Yes, not a firework.
As you touch this gem,
It is okay.
you hear a
It is
voice.
all good, Baba.
Innocent,
It is all good.
young,
Don't worry about it.
and sweet,
Stop.
but yet deep, ancient, and full of wisdom that calls out to you in your mind. You have a strong will. Maybe you can help me.
Meanwhile, I just shout out, "It is close! It is close!" War is imminent. It's not us.
Basically schizophrenia.
Yeah, I feel you. Where? What's around us right now?
Right now, you're in the central marketplace. As you do see, there are little tents that are still posted up, but all of them are empty and devoid of any actual materials that would be usable.
There's people around.
There are no people around.
Maybe there's us.
As you guys are on, let me get back to here.
I mean, I agree. How many troops are you talking to?
What?
Paladin, fucking fix him.
What?
Zord.
Take. I thought we were saving the overworld.
We will. By ruling.
Zord's getting tired of this bullshit at this point. Do you not have a root
There's no reason. If the demons can get up here this easy, then why don't we just take it, beat the demons, and make sure that nobody fucks it up again? Do it ourselves.
Zord really does not have that.
But
We don't even need this alliance that we like all these jackoffs.
yes, we do.
You know what? Zord.
That was
is
the
gonna
whole
cast
point.
his
Yes, we do.
aura,
Yes, we do.
Or divine sense to see if this thing is possibly fiendish or not.
If what thing is possibly finished?
Just
The gem?
Yeah,
Or-
he's trying to see if the rock is fiendish. But
Also, get your hands off my rock. It's my shine.
I think it
Give it back.
senses anything
It's
within like
giving
30
me new
feet.
purpose.
I know I can't move, but just put it in my hand.
It's shown me.
Christ, dude.
What we must do.
Zord is losing his fucking shit right now.
No, we're supposed to save the overworld.
We will.
No. Not like that.
With our new empire.
Not like that.
Your new empire.
Any celestial fiends are undead within 60 feet of him, he can sense.
I thought you were supposed to be joining up with Faerun, not destroying
The
it.
problem is they're letting demons take shit over in the first place. Am I wrong?
Well,
Yes.
you got me there.
How?
They're
How
not
am-
letting it happen. They're just, they're helpless. They're useless
Does-
little
does he
fucks. It's
sense
not their
anything?
fault.
They couldn't even hardly throw together an army.
Sense
It's not
anything
their
within
fault.
60 feet
They're
of him?
idiots.
That's
Any
the
celestial fiend
problem.
are undead.
We will overthrow
You don't
everything.
kill things
He
just
doesn't?
because they're idiots.
We're not going to kill them if they just cease
Doesn't
their
at all.
control of the power structures and authority. So
Which
I can
leads to
make it-
killing them because I know you
Let
and
me just
you
make sure and check.
demolished villages. I was there. I watched you do it.
accidentally.
No.
Well, they accidentally demolished a body. I don't know about.
And then terrorized the whole town.
If they don't want to, then that's kind of what happens. But they can fully accept.
This is the wrong way to go.
I don't. Okay.
This is the wrong way to go.
Is it free to move again? Or use an action?
Hmm?
as they're having a conversation.
It's definitely been longer than 6 seconds.
Yeah, is Vivek allowed to do anything again?
Yes, Rebecca's allowed to do
He's
something.
gonna use the spell magic on the fucking rock.
Spell what?
Magic.
What does that do?
Dispels magic.
Oh, dispel magic. I thought you said
The spell
the
magic.
spell magic.
The spell
Like,
magic,
what the
yeah,
fuck
too.
is
I
the
was like,
spell
where did I
magic?
miss it?
What does that do?
I thought I heard every word. I couldn't have missed it.
That
You
is
trickster.
wild. I've never heard of that spell before.
I used the spell magic. What?
Hashtag the spell magic.
Hashtag the spell magic.
That's a
You're going to use dispel magic though, correct? Does it require a saving throw?
Give me 1 second, my app froze, so I gotta get back to it. Boy, you use the spell magic on Saturdays. Choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Lord.
Any ongoing spell of 3rd level, I'm casting it at 3rd level, or lower on the target ends for each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher. Make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier, DC 10 plus the spell's level.
Torque moves in his head. We need to recruit powerful members.
D&D Saturday night, yes or no?
I mean,
By
it's
7:30.
probably. It's hard to say.
It's hard, yeah, it's-
We've never finished one of these
Right.
games before.
But if we need to start it later, we definitely can.
I'm just curious because I now know. Not
Forever just in case.
Okay, so I will say that the spell that was
just
used
in case.
was a way higher spell than the spell that you're casting.
So I have to make a ability check with my spellcasting modifier.
Yes.
DC 10 plus whatever the spell level is.
Okay. So, okay, I have the DC.
Okay.
Contort.
It's only a 10.
That is going to fail.
I look at Tord and he hands in his head. You take me wherever you go to fight such glorious battles. You need
No.
to report.
No.
Recruit strong allies.
No!
My new cause.
Absolutely not.
I'm going to take you.
Tord?
I mean, do you think?
No.
Yes, we need you. I need to.
Oh.
recruit
Remember the
some-
vision toward
He also
him
he
alone,
also has
surrounded.
telepathy. Tord also has.
I know the look on his little ant face. I know when he's trying to go off by himself. I've spent weeks now learning
You and
that
Tord can
face.
have a straight mental conversation.
I see he's looking at Tord and I'm telling him, remember the vision. Where he ends up alone, surrounded by demon lords. No! No abyss. No planar shifts. He has to stay with the party. Even if he is with such a badass as yourself, my good sir.
Well, I didn't see it.
Please,
Although,
please.
plane shifting does take a toll. Alright, I don't know if you're ready for that just yet.
What kind of toll?
A toll on your life, really.
I have to do this no matter what, so that my wife has a world where she's the co-ruler. No matter what.
Can I try to take the stone?
Sure. Do you want to try and take the stone from him?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
Yep.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
15.
15?
You can do that.
17.
Let's
17.
go.
You stealthily go up to him. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
18.
18. What is your strength?
Like the big number or the plus number?
The actual number.
27.
27. I don't know how I should roll this. You don't see him. However, you have a really tight grip on this thing,
2x modifier? Is that
and you don't want to let it go. So, I'm going to do it this way. You do get your hand on it. Go ahead. You make an athletics check with advantage because you're getting the drop on him. You make an athletics check with disadvantage because he's getting the drop on
I'm gonna use my
What's
least
happening?
used dice.
I'm trying to quickly rip it out of his
And
hands.
I hope that he succeeds.
What, the rock?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Oh! It was meant to be. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
What was your athletics check?
Yeah, my guy, you're
That's as good as I could have done without being a 1. But it's a 13, so.
13?
16 and a 15.
At disadvantage, you rolled a 15.
I got-
Advantage, I rolled a 16 with a
Let's
plus
go.
0.
Let's go.
Let's go!
As you do, deftly taken out of his tight grip.
Okay.
Well, what's that?
Do I.
21 for the charisma saving throw.
That is a failure. Go
Fuck
ahead
me.
and go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
Do I feel any differently?
No. You feel the exact same.
31.
Alright, Jordan. I don't really need anything. My vision is clear.
31.
Stop it. It's on the face again. Stop.
31 on the d100.
I know your faces. We've been traveling together for months. You've been trying to go off on your own ever since I told you about this vision.
That is also
When it started.
a different one. I love that things are so different.
I'm excited to see what happens to me. Being fair, out of everybody, I
I'm
probably
nervous
could've-
about you.
I literally just because I rolled low. You know what? I rolled a 3 out of 21
For dispel magic?
for my charisma saving throw. It's plus 18 because I'm sword. I just rolled low. Usually. At that point, like a 12 is a 30. Just, it was a bad roll. I could have, I did not have any fucks about it. I was trying.
At this point, I just start
So did you fail the dispel magic? That's what
I only rolled a 10, I didn't roll high. I rolled a 4 plus 6. That's how kind our spell used to be, and I think it was fucking amazing.
Does anybody have alcohol
Here. Like,
Yeah, there's plenty of alcohol.
in the game?
on? Oh yeah, are we close to some?
Oh, in the game or
Yeah,
in real life?
No, in the game.
Speaking of alcohol, I'm down for a shot. I'm ready.
To you, good sir.
I didn't read that.
I'm going to start wandering to where I think I can find alcohol. I've got just like starting to act like I'm a feverish headache,
I'm
and
down.
Okay.
I need an alcohol. Yes, I got it.
Shot. Are you just gonna take it out of the bottle?
No, I got you.
I was,
Okay.
saying, I
I
have
was just
all,
making sure.
all your guys' clean shot glasses over here. Or at least 4 clean shot glasses over there. I did not clean that one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Did it crack? Yeah.
This?
No.
Oh, no. That's because when you get it out of the freezer now, I swear duct tape doesn't change temperature. Like that's freezing. This duct tape is room temperature.
Oh, it just
And you grip it like normal, and so it's
easier to.
so much easier to do that.
True.
Which one do you want? Never mind, I'll choose.
I can't.
But yeah, as you grab this gem, you hear a voice in your head.
Do you want blackberry or
Such
buffalo
wisdom.
trace?
Such charisma. You can use
Oh yeah, it's just gonna be him now. We're all mad. We're fine.
That was the best way to survive it.
You gotta help us, bro.
You got Zord too.
In that
I know,
space.
but this is.
As Sword is going to cast Greater Restoration
I will as well.
on Invicta.
Who did?
Zord did.
Yeah.
As I believe he does still have his Greater Restoration for the day, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So Zord's going to cast his Greater Restoration for the day to cure Invicta of his madness. Who are you casting your Greater Restoration on?
Her and I are both kind of doing all this stuff.
Okay, so go ahead and take the spell slot for that Greater Restoration. I believe it's a 4th level.
It's 4th or 5th level. If it's 5th level, you could possibly get both of us.
Yes. Yes, it is. Because I was playing your character for a couple different sessions.
How many 5th level spell slots do you have? 2. You could technically get both of us if you wanted to.
If you wanted to spend both of them. Okay.
So, are you just dropping it, or what are you doing?
I just have it.
Are you able to like have it?
But all of you guys do get cured of your madnesses. Come back to your senses, your wits,
Zach just
And
puts
you
his
no
hand on both
longer-
of our shoulders and just, you're fine now.
and you no longer
Or Atlas.
hear this voice from the stone. The stone has gone silent. However, it is still in your guys' possession.
I guess it is a magic rock.
You're right.
Go over and hug my wife. Apologize.
I'll put it in the bag of
Look at
holding.
you.
Magic rock.
Very proud of you for not taking off.
I'll add it to my collection of stickiness that I have.
Can I unhalt now?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been 6 seconds.
It's been, yeah, it only
Oh,
lasts
it
a
only
minute.
lasts around? Okay.
It's just 1 minute. Yeah, it's like one.
Not even a minute. It's
So
only
my
one
next
round. Yeah, until your next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, you can
Well.
move now.
Then,
He had technically
I didn't
already
know
ungrappled you. I'd say at this point.
I would have continued to try and kill dude. I didn't know that I could move now. Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering when you said that you still can't move. I didn't really know what you meant.
I didn't know. That
Yeah, it's not a whole person. It's just you pretty much waste your next action, bonus action, and movement.
I don't know, all of that just for it to be worth
Nothing.
5 minutes.
I tried to give you some good capital, but
Yeah, I know.
it was maybe a little too far.
Tord wasn't gonna play shit.
Yeah,
Not at this moment.
that's fine with me.
Who was that gonna be for?
That was him.
That was yours?
Yeah, that was his.
I just took it as my desire because my wife was right there, so I don't know. So I took it as my desire was to conquer the world.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't very.
Then I came up with
Just picture whatever your dream is, and you're living in that dream half the time.
Mine is pretty much your
Now you
background.
have a whole feeling that it
I was like,
just a dream.
There's not much I can do about that right at this
So it's
moment. It's
like,
like kind of drift off in the distance.
I don't know.
Catatonia. That happens with you anyways, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was they're true even in the face of overwhelming evidence to the contrary. It is not a magic rock.
Complete stubbornness. Complete stubbornness.
And it fits for you too because of the fucking piece of coal. They all fit so well for all of us.
You guys rolled perfectly.
You guys don't lie.
But yes, you guys
That's
have
hilarious.
gotten over your fits of madness, put this weird black gem in the bag of holding, and now you sit here in the, I want to say West Marketplace is what it's called?
Well, are we time for a 40-day adventure?
No, you guys are in the Zentarim enclave at the moment, actually.
Is it time for a 35?
This is where you had your fit, in the middle of the Zentarim enclave.
I'm gonna do a 35.
So much for our stealth checks.
There's no way there either.
Nope.
That's
We
fine.
didn't have to be stealthy, we're just walking through. But it's alright, because are we headed to Graven Hollow?
Bless you.
Is that
Bless
what
you,
we
bless
want to do? Go to Graven Hollow from here?
Yeah, pretty much. Although we should probably go kill that guy. You know, he's gonna give us a really bad reputation.
Fuck that dude, I can persuade him up otherwise.
That's true. Olivia is going to her grandparents tomorrow.
That'll be tatters and some speed with that.
Maybe go see Chrissy and Dusty real early. Go see my parents and Uncle Jason at Koa. Sorry. I know we're busy. And then,
We'll talk about that.
yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you can.
Bring
As you guys are trying to find a way to exit Mantle Dareth and make your way, or are you trying to get to Gontalgram?
Do you want to do the 35 days? I don't mind doing 35 days. I think it's more experience fighting these fuckers.
Oh, that's right.
35 days?
What's between Gonsalgram and the Graven Hollow? Like, what's there that we know is between those two things?
Not a damn...
Part of the Worm Writhings.
Yeah.
Like the most northern part of the Worm Writhings.
So we could go through the Worm Writhings.
Or, yeah, you can go through the Worm
I'd
Writhings to
say
get
that's
to
what we
Graven
do.
Hollow.
Either way, we have to go through more of it. No, we would not hit the Worm Writhings in Graven Hollow.
No? No? I guess you would.
Can we?
Yeah, if we travel from Mantle Dareth.
But there could be a lot of shit all the yeah, definitely. Didn't we have something to do with the Worm Writhings? Like,
We've been in the Worm
somebody
Writhings.
asked us.
Yeah, the Graven Hollow.
the Stone Giants.
Yeah. They want
Said
you to get to
something about
Graven Hollow.
going to Graven Hollow through this Worm Writhings. Or there's trouble in the Worm Writhings, or there's some sort of magical source there, but I'm pretty sure it was just to get to Graven Hollow.
Yeah.
And that the Stone Speaker crystal could be given to one of the giants in Graven Hollow to help you out.
Yep. Alright. But if we want to get some experience,
Let's do that.
I think the Worm Writhings is the best thing. Petra's kind of still needs battle experience.
Wait, so you said we are doing the Worm Writhings?
We can,
yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do. I agree with you. Anybody in objections?
Well, Petra
So we're
is
leaving
in
from Mantle
obvious
Dareth.
agreement.
Is that what you're saying?
What?
We're leaving from Mantle Dareth?
See.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I don't necessarily know the passwords or anything to get out of here, so if anybody else knows them, then we can get out. Otherwise, we're gonna have to take a swim in the Dark Lake to try and swim our way out of here. At least a swim in the Dark Lake River to try and get our way out of here.
I say,
Where did I fucking put that information?
look, I'm a bug. Bugs don't get in water. No, I did either you come back fish or I get swooped up backward.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get swallowed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Yep. Yep. I remember how to open the. I got it written down. I know how to get through the first door. Second door, somebody just kind of walked through while I was, so kind of made it easy. But you can get us through the first door.
Well, I mean, it's better than that.
And it's the north gate is the one that I exited through. Do we accident stuff through that? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's that one, yeah. And I try to keep it in at the one that does not succeed.
You can certainly try. As you make your way back down into the trench and make your way north to the northernmost entrance, which you see as you make your way to just this rock wall. It just looks like a regular rock wall.
I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of this. Because in yet, I am apostrophe YAT. And then it means darkness. Because I put open north gate of Mantle Dareth.
That was the northwest gate.
That was the northwest gate? I
This
just
is
put
the
north
this
gate.
is the north gate that you're standing in now.
I put the north gate. Is that the northwest gate entrance?
That
I
is
have?
the northwest. Okay, so you had left through the
Because
northeast entrance.
yeah, towards Blinkenstone is the one I exited towards because I was going towards Blinkenstone at the time because that's where I said I would rendezvous with everybody.
So you were going there. Let me get the actual map
I'm
here.
down. Shots.
Yes. It's northeast southwest, correct? Or northeast southwest.
Northeast, southwest.
North.
East is to the right.
Saudi wars.
East would be to the right on a compass.
East is to the right, not the left.
Yeah, because it's northeast, southwest.
Okay, so yeah, you
So,
took
like,
the northwest entrance then, yeah.
Yeah, that's the exit I want to go to then.
northeast. South.
Well,
I wrote
you
that.
would be able to go to the northwest entrance if you were able to get through the north entrance.
I took it in. Does it look like a gate?
It
I
just
guess
looks
this
like a
is the
rock
second
wall.
door. This would be the second door one.
To get into Mantle Dareth.
The
yes.
second door, or so we did get through the first one?
No,
Well, you were making your way out of Mantle Dareth.
I
weren't
know
you?
the at the opposite door. I don't remember this door. I know it's been said to me, but I apparently did not write it down. But I know I got through both doors because I had to.
Yeah, because did you blip inside Mantle Dareth or right outside of Mantle Dareth?
I came right out of Gregory's shop in Manchester.
Yes.
Can I use the
So
stones?
then you would know the north.
Yeah, I would know
entrance.
both of them. I just apparently I didn't write it down, but I thought I did.
So go ahead and make a history check for me then, to try and remember this.
30-20.
30-20?
Yep.
Trying to enter your past, your recent past, to remember this entrance. You remember it is the Drow word. The Drow word meaning wealth. Otherwise
Oh,
known
I did
as
write it down.
Belair.
Oh, yes, because I wrote it down. I was
Belair.
like, why does it say like that? Okay, that makes sense. I did write it down.
The Drow
Make
word
me a
for
fucking
wealth,
history check.
otherwise known as Belair.
Belair. I say that on the first door.
As you say that, Belearn. Aera. Sorry.
I did write it down. I just didn't put it. I put it at the very top.
Belair.
There's too much information in this notebook.
Yeah.
So we'll-
And as you utter that word, the stone shifts, revealing
The next one is the
a
second one.
about 10-foot entrance.
And then I say the other one.
As you make your way roughly 300-ish feet in the northwesterly direction before you get to another just stone wall cut off. And as you say, what?
I am apostrophe, I think it's a Y or a V.
It's a Y.
Y? Okay, I need to get longer. I think I was looking quickly. YAT, which means darkness. UI.
In what language?
Pretty sure it's Drow, isn't it?
It is not.
Deep now? I don't remember the language. And yet,
It
I know.
is the deep known word for darkness. And as you utter this word,
It's the only word I know how to speak out of the whole language.
it's the only word you know how to speak of the whole deep known language. As you utter it, this stone shifts, revealing a small 10-foot entrance for you and the rest of your party to walk through. As you walk through, it quickly shuts closed, revealing just a large stone cavern in front of you and nothing behind you. It looks like you just came right out of the stone itself.
Well, I guess it paid for me to go there and get out.
For sure. Easy going.
I'm marching towards it. Marching and following the map.
Walking.
Okay. Are you leading this expedition?
Sure, why not?
Okay. As you're leading this expedition, go ahead and make a survival check. And
Is that advantage?
I will, instead of giving you advantage, I'll let you add your proficiency to this since you're using the map.
Okay. 18.
18. With an 18, you continue in a northwesterly direction, trying to make your way as quickly and cleanly there as possible while following the map. Okay, we got time. It's not even late. It's not even late, folks.
Tomorrow's 4th of July.
Tomorrow is the 4th. Oh man. Atlas, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. As you guys make your way through the caverns once more in the Underdark.
That was a really
that
good
took
roll.
a journey.
Yeah, dude. That was a really good roll.
This is an 18.
And just a really good roll in both.
Or you're rolling.
Go ahead and roll 2 d20s for me.
Could be good, could be bad. We'll find out.
What are you doing?
You're rolling D1s.
Oh, immediate encounter. Okay. Oh.
15 and 18. As you guys make your way in this northwesterly direction outside of Mantle Dareth, you now begin to see phasers. And unlike before, as it was just this soft bluish green mist that glides along the floor, it now stacks and drools off of the rock shelves, and even sometimes creates pillars of its own smoky dust in the middle of these tunnels and chasms that you walk through. Go ahead, everybody, make a perception check.
Perception. CPAP.
And I didn't give you guys the XP for the gargoyle earlier, so I'll give that to you now.
Gosh darn, right.
The gargoyle was 450 XP divided by the group.
450?
450
Divided by
from the one gargoyle.
6.
Yeah.
75.
75 to everybody. And you guys do still have Zilch in the party, correct?
Yeah, that fucker's not getting any XP.
Okay. Zilch doesn't use XP. However, Flink is gone, so I'll take him out of there.
I fucking did it again.
Oops.
You said there's a mist coming off of the pillars.
Oh, that's more XP.
There is a mist coming, like, shifting up in pillars, like pillars of smoke themselves. And it's just oozing off of the cave walls.
That's crazy.
Oh, I know.
This is crazy. I've never seen phasers act like this. We haven't been gone that long.
Nope, more crazy shit's happening, so you might want to stop booking it.
You're going to die.
But this is how it works.
I miss Rudy. Wasn't it because of him that we were able to move so fast without even like
Yeah.
using wind walking?
That's the elf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was
Double
dope.
speeds. That was fire.
Alright, but
We nerfed this out of that subclass though, so it's
as the whole party, we're going to say, is going to be here with Zebek leading the group, as he is the leader of this expedition.
great.
And Victa, we'll say Zilch is going to be right back here, Petra right here, this guy goes back as Atlas,
Good catch.
Nymani, Shield Guardian, Zord, oh come on now, the veteran that you guys have, and Tord is going to be right here, completely encircling Petra and protecting her.
Yeah. I poke her in the side of the end.
As this is a very large tunnel that you guys are in, and it opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Just finish that little thing here.
So, opens up.
I don't. That's accurate. Okay.
Goes here.
Back to traversing down the dark.
Will go here.
Yeah.
And then it'll tail off like that. That works for me. If it works for you.
Sure.
These circles here are going to represent pillars of phasrous smoke. If you're inside of them, enemies will have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. However, when you enter them, you will have to make a saving throw to prevent yourself from going mad from the phasers.
What? All motherfucking times?
Every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's fucked up.
It has its benefits and it has its...
Bellies and fellas. They're on his hand.
It has its benefits and it has its not benefits, when the opposite of benefits. Detriments, there it is, boom.
It has benefits. Is it a friend with benefits?
Sometimes. You guys hear the crashing of rock and stone and the stomping of a large, no, huge beast in the chasm in front of you.
Are you sure it's huge?
I am 100% sure it's huge, as this is what I'm going to represent for it. As it is thrashing and crashing about right here, I'd say, as it runs back into the stone wall and turns around. This area is probably a good 50-foot high ceiling at its peak. These walls are probably a good 20 feet high, I'd say, those stone walls.
Great.
As it turns and notices you, go ahead and roll initiative.
What is this?
We don't know. And everywhere in this area is a dim light.
Why am I rolling fives? Oh, I have it.
Yep, you do. 17. 17.
Oh, that was a
Flying
natty
creature.
on the floor. That's just.
This is a
That is-
Gristro. As this being looks at you,
15.
it looks humanoid-ish. It is a bipedal being, but it has cloven ram feet, huge ram horns, and an almost piggish snout as it snarls at you. Not even, I'd say it's more of even a bat snout than a pig snout. It's more curved and nasty. Yeah. As it looks at you with gnashing, gnarling teeth.
That's much,
Sharp as
that's much
fuck.
worse.
This is honestly the funniest fucking initiative I've ever had in my life.
It's not that bad either.
This is fucking hilarious.
It's a chupacabra.
It's a chupacabra.
It's a chupacabra. Okay, ooh, 25 to 20 for me.
24.
24, anybody higher than 24? No? Okay. 4. 20 to 15. 18.
Petra, Zor, and Zebek 17.
Okay.
Petra rolled an 18 minus 1, Zebek rolled a 16 plus 1, and Zor rolled a natural 17.
The 18.
All three.
All three of them are 17. I got it. Boom, 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 boom.
The holy
Who would you like to go first?
I'll figure that out as I go.
Okay, so we'll just go.
React to that one.
Zord.
More than likely Zebek, Zord, and then Petra, because Zebek has a +1, Zord has a +0, and Petra has a -1.
We're not very dexterous on that side of the room.
Okay.
Not much initiative when it comes to it. I do have a positive initiative, which isn't bad.
Well, you're a good guy,
Our high ass fucking dexes are you two, and he has a good initiative. Dex at a +5.
That's fine.
Nothing will beat Valier's initiative though. +9 and a 1d10.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. That shit's nuts.
Alrighty. As the Goristro will go first with a 25 on its initiative.
Well, hot diggity.
I rolled a 19 and he has a +6 on
It's a good thing he sucks and can't move that far.
Ideal 5.
But you know that's not what I would say. Since I'm about letting him go first.
it. He has 50 feet of movement. These are 5-foot squares. As he is going to use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to get here. You know what? He's actually going to...
He's gonna dash.
He's not going to dash.
Why not?
He's going to sit
Walk right in, baby.
right here next to this pillar of Phasrus. Oh, actually, no, it is going to take its 50 feet of movement right here, and then it's going to use its bonus action to move up to half of its speed, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, to an enemy it can see. And it has a 10-foot reach, which is able to reach Zebek from here, I would say.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay.
As it can make its action to multi-attack you. It is at disadvantage, correct?
It is.
Alrighty. Wow. The first one is going to be a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Now the slam attack. One of 2 slam attacks. That is going to be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one, which is not a disadvantage anymore. Alrighty. Second slam attack is going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits as well.
Alrighty. As it tries, it runs as fast as it can and tries to gore you with its ram-like head. And as you dodge past it, it redoubles itself and just slams its fists into your body. Dealing...
Do you have a girl?
What?
Do you have a girl?
Grow.
Grill.
Girl.
Like a Blackstone
Yeah, or any type of girl. Yeah.
at my house?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I
I'm
thought
sorry.
we were gonna do /has. I had to like verify that that's right. We're being for real.
Fireworks keep taking me out of it.
That's going to be 51
Okay,
points of
yeah.
bludgeoning damage
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
both
yeah,
of
yeah.
those slam attacks.
That hurt.
Ouch. That sucks, buddy.
And that is going to be its turn. Nivani, what would you like to do?
51.
It's within 80 feet, I assume?
Yes, it is within 80 feet. And you are behind Zort at the moment.
Looking for carrion. Where does it go? gonna shoot him with the purple one poison bolt.
Okay.
But am I hidden?
You are behind Zort at the moment.
So yes.
So
I'm
technically, yes.
hidden. I just want to kind of peek out from right behind Zort and still try and be not seen while I'm doing it.
Okay.
I mean, I have advantage either way. No, I don't. I can't do assassin.
You're hidden.
You can't do assassinate, but you can still technically do a sneak attack.
You're hidden before him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Okay.
As you peek around Zort and let your crossbow fly.
Did you roll your initiative with advantage?
I did.
Okay.
It's a DC 21 for con.
Is it all poison damage?
Well, no. I just figured he'd be
Well, I'm saying
easiest.
for the purple worm poison.
Yeah.
It's just poison damage, no other effect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. That's what it just says is
Alright.
it's a roll con save.
It does not need to.
It's good.
As you let this arrow fly, and it does sink into the Goristro, it does do some damage with it piercing, but the purple worm poison pulses in its veins and it has no effect.
Not even Whirlpool Current. Whirlpool Current.
You need to.
As it is immune
Alright,
to
well,
poison.
24 damage anyway.
24 points of damage to the Goristro, that works.
Whose lackey are these? Is this of? Do we know that? Anybody in the party?
Just a higher ranking demon.
Dude, we don't know which demon.
Can I use my bonus action to use my dagger?
Demon, though.
I think so.
Or is that
Or-
just
yeah.
if I use my action, use my dagger?
No, you can use your bonus action to use your dagger.
Alright, then I'm
It's
gonna
just
do
you
that.
don't get to add your
You know, they're just
modifier
gonna burn
to
roll.
your damage while using it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to try and sneak through the crowd of people and hide behind someone else.
Okay.
Maybe even just hide behind Invicta. That's Invicta, or not, sorry. Atlas.
Sure,
You were
like-
right the first time. Atlas.
You're trying to hide behind Atlas here?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, sneak around there, try to hide behind Atlas. And I'd say since you do get behind him, you're able to hide in a sense. So you do get to add your modifiers to the attack roll, just not the damage itself.
Okay. It's 26 to hit.
26 will hit. And just roll a d4.
Plus sneak damage.
Plus sneak damage, yeah.
Huh. $28.
28 points of damage. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Movement?
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Alright, that's perfect. At this point,
Oh, wait, what? My spirit guardian would technically go
yes,
after me.
your spirit guardian technically does go after you, if it would like to.
Do I have that
I
picture?
forgot we had that fucker.
I did too.
Spirit Guardians can do what?
Or shield guardian.
Shield guardian, yes.
Alright, well,
Maybe go
he's
for it
going to multi-attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And who is he going to multi-attack?
come up here, but he's gonna attack this guy.
Okay. What's his movement?
It is 30 feet.
Okay, so he can easily get here.
Just playing this one piece transaction or one piece.
It's a 12.
The 12 will miss.
That you can use.
Alright.
It won't be the normal DV glasses.
That's an 11.
An 11 will also miss as the shield guardian tries to make its way up there and do its due diligence and fight for you. However, the Goristro is just too tough and too agile as it dodges its attacks.
Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. I have
Wait.
a +7 to both of those.
Okay, so the 11.
18.
So that's an
Miss.
18 and
Miss.
a 19.
The 19 will just hit.
Okay.
So yeah, you do damage on one of those attacks.
Hell yeah.
And what type of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
Just bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll switch up the music. Shit's getting popping.
13 damage.
13 damage. I'll take that real quick. Alrighty. 13 points of damage.
How much movement did he have from over here to up here?
To get through them, that's about 10, 20-ish feet of movement is what he used.
Can you go back then?
He will
Or
take
5.
Just 5?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 there, or 5 like right next to Invicta here.
Next to him. Victor.
Invicta and Zebek.
I don't want to leave melee range, you know.
Okay, that works. And that will be that.
But right now, that like the buttons that you can play with both. It's a huge creature with sucks, so I can't really use this or anything, but when it comes to multiple moves, we're just going to just chugging people out of the way.
As at this moment, through this pillar of Phaserus behind the Goristro, has a 30-foot fly speed, as it will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. As this shadow demon rushes through.
Can Zork make an opportunity
out of the
attack?
pillar. Yeah, I'd say Zork can make an opportunity
It's gonna
attack.
take a swing on it.
Comes up where?
16.
At
Hold
16?
on, hold on, I'm double check. I forgot Dawnbringer's like a lot of shit. I don't want to say it because fucking it's not right if Kyle doesn't say it. Plus 9, so 17.
17 will hit.
And then is this undead?
Nice and big X-Spot.
The what?
Big X-Spot.
Zork's making that opportunity attack.
This is not undead, no.
It is not?
No.
Okay. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3. Because 1 from Blessed Strikes, 1 from Dawnbringer, and 1 from his Blessing. Oh, that hurts my heart. That's 16, 21 plus his strong day. That was right here in my head. 21, 25 points of damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Well,
Before
he
we
was
start
going
my
to
turn.
have that anyway because I forgot that Zort is a source of bright light,
Oh, he's also slowed.
and this is a shadow demon.
Bright light in a 15-foot radius.
Yep. So that shadow demon will have disadvantage on its next attack roll, regardless. And with that, it will now be Invicta and Atlas, whichever one of you would like to go first.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay, as you rage, where did your miniature go? For your Rajay.
Oh, I put it somewhere. So I remember, I think I used it. I'm trying to use it.
Just over there.
Oh, it's all the way at the end. Let's see.
Anything in the back.
As
I
you
apologize.
Rajier forcing Tord and Petra back
Can't wait till I get a laptop
so you can make the space. Alright, you are raged effectively.
This spell is going to be lit as fuck. Can't wait to use it. And on a Baristro, it's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I'm pretty sure it'll be worth it, but it all just depends.
I need something.
Sunbeam.
Yeah.
Look where you're at, my guy.
Well, I'm gonna get in a good spot here. Shuffle, shuffle, scoot, scoot.
Shuffle, shuffle, scoot, scoot.
Little sunbeam.
Okay. Just scoot like that. You're just gonna try and sunbeam the Garistro straight in the face?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What saving throw is that?
DC 18.
I think.
Con? I don't know if I put the actual save for the con in, or for the spell in there.
Calm.
Con. It does have advantage on this, as it does have magic resistance. Bless you. And it rolled an 18, but it has a plus 13 for a 31. As it does save the sunbeam, I believe it still takes half damage. I don't know if I put the damage for sunbeam either.
Oh. I got you.
That is my apologies.
Oh, that's
It's D10s.
it's eights. 68, I want to say. 68. On a failure, the creature takes 68 and is blinded. On a successful, it takes half as much.
Okay, so yeah, roll the 68 and then
Until the spell ends, it is concentration. Until the spell ends, you can use the magic action to create a new line of radiance. It is considered something.
23. And. It's
11.
Yep, 11.
But for 1 minute, you can use it. Kind of your concentration.
Yeah, as right now basically there's just a large beam of light right in this Garistro's face. But it does not seem to have as much of an effect as you wish it would have. As it is still standing there, it's yelling, screaming, but it is not regressing, recoiling at all.
I'm gonna go ahead and like get right up and hit the grill.
Okay.
So, can I get between him and the party?
You're basically like between him and the party at the moment. Like you can try and get like right here,
Yeah.
like right up in his grill. All right, and that's all you would like to do. Okay, Atlas, what would you like to do?
I'm going to blight.
Going to blight it. Constitution saving throw, correct? Does have advantage again. And that will be a 34. Or, sorry, 32. 19 plus 13.
Let's get on the phone.
It does still take half damage.
One.
51 half would be 25.
Oh. $60.
60 with your modifier? Okay, so that'll be 30. Still a pretty good amount of damage. As you enact this necrotic blight energy into this Goristro, again, he does seem to steel himself against it, but he does still take quite a bit of damage. Anything else you'd like to do? Alright. With that, it is Zort, Petra, and Zebek in whichever order.
Zebek is going to cast Child of Light and Darkness.
Okay, what does that do exactly?
13. Ooh.
Well,
I
you
take
have to
the
explain
form-
what it does.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I now take a form of like void darkness.
Okay.
I am immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on the attack rolls against me,
Okay.
as well as I'm immune to cold damage.
Okay.
I have resistance to necrotic damage, and as a bonus action, I can target 3 large or smaller creatures within 30 feet of me. Each target must make a strength saving throw or be pulled or pushed, my choice, up to 20 feet straight away from you.
Okay.
It lasts for a minute, and it's not concentration.
Alright.
So, I will
That was
cast
your
that.
action.
That was my action.
And are you choosing anybody to push or pull at the moment?
He is not large, he's huge, right?
He is huge.
So, no.
You can still technically get the Shadow Demon if you wanted to then.
You know what? Yeah, we'll toss that fucker.
What is the DC? Or what's the saving throw?
Strength.
DC of 20, I'm assuming?
Yep, my
Yep.
DC.
Does it have...
Do it.
No.
I've been trying my
I love this spell. This is gonna be my new favorite spell. I don't think I'll switch this spell. It's a good one. It's a very good combat oriented permanent users.
With its -5, it's going to have a 9.
It's gonna get chucked. I guess I wanna I don't know.
Shunt it into the wall,
Is that,
essentially.
I want to throw him towards the Goristro.
Nice.
You want to pull him toward... So you're pulling him
No.
this way?
I want to grab him, rip him towards the Goristro. Is that fine or no?
5. Let's see. He's right here. 5, 10, 15, 20 would get him right here.
Honestly,
you wouldn't be able to
that's
get
fine.
him all the way to the Goristro, but I would allow that.
That's fine.
Okay?
I'll do that. And then features and trades. We're gonna spend 2 sorcery points on shocking grasping this fucker.
The Goristro?
Yeah. 19.
Okay, so you have to be within range to do so, correct?
Within 5 feet.
Yep. So you walk up to him and shocking grasp him. And what was the attack? I'm sorry?
19.
19 will just hit.
That is 8, 15, 21 points of lightning damage.
21 points of lightning damage.
See? Alright. And I use how much feet of movement?
Oh, hold on, I'm sorry.
It's probably resisted, so probably 10.
It is.
I
It's
figured.
10 points of lightning damage.
But he can't make opportunity attacks now?
You cannot make
I
opportunity
use how much
attacks
feet?
now. You were here, so 5, 10, 15.
Did I swivel through here? Is that possible?
Yeah, I'd say you could use 10 in that
Okay.
instance.
15, 20, 25, and then I'm gonna get like right here, toward 30
Okay.
ish.
Alright.
Right there.
Zort and Zebek.
Zort and Petra.
Or Zord and Petra, yeah.
Zort will go next. He's gonna make a swing attack on the shadow.
Okay.
Whew, that's good. 25.
No, definitely hit.
That'll be 8, 14, 24.
24 points of damage.
Is it still standing?
It is still standing.
Lou's gonna make an attack,
I think he can make 2 attacks.
He
on his
can.
action.
but Lou's gonna hit right after him,
Okay.
and then we'll find out afterwards. He's gonna make a slammy attack. Ooh. I'll be it. And
A 10 will miss the shadow damage.
it will.
Yes.
Okay. Lou will bamf. 5, 15, 25, 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
Right there and get a flanking hit on, and Zark will get a flanking hit on the Grisha.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Try to break it up a little bit.
Definitely.
You can't make this shit up, dude. That misses.
What is it?
Roll 2 natural fours.
Dang.
That was a hell of a play.
Yeah, that was a great play. That was a great idea. I definitely like the idea, but sadly, as you slash into the Shadow Demon, and Lou misses the Shadow Demon, trying to bamf behind the Goristro, giving Zord a chance to get something in on the Goristro. Let's see what I did there. He just shifts a little bit too much, and Zort is just a little bit off kilter and misses his second swing.
Sad day. Sad day. It was worth a shot. It was really good worth a shot. Roll 2 4s on the damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, no. On D20.
Anything else Zort and Lou would like to do?
That's it for them.
Alrighty, and Petra.
Petra will use spare, or not spare the dying. Hold the dead on the shadow.
I do that a lot in my brain.
Wisdom saving throw.
Toll the dead on the shadow. Wisdom saving throw.
Bless you.
That is going to fail with a 8.
20 points of necrotic damage.
20 points of necrotic damage will do it to that shadow demon.
And she'll use healing word at level 2 on Zubek.
Alright.
Because I am fucking hurting. I'm not gonna lie. You took down like half of my HP in one hit.
Yeah.
4, 7, 10, 15.
Alright. That's all she would like to do?
Where's she at? On the battlefield. Right here. Right?
Yeah, that's her.
She can't really go anywhere.
Alright. Fucking roll for the veteran as well.
You know, she'll just stay right there. She realizes she can't really move, but she knows she needs to get further back as soon as possible.
Well, good, because the veteran rolled a 3 on his initiative. We're gonna give him a 5.
I was gonna say, if I hit an natural 20 on there, I was gonna pump that bitch with a 5 A max 5
Boom.
But I'm sitting a little better.
Shit.
Alright. So, Tord got a 23 on his initiative, but he just wants to act now. Because that's how Tord is. And with his 40 feet of speed, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up in his grill.
You got 3 flanks. Oh, is Tor flanking?
Technically.
Zord is on the opposite side now?
Technically, yes. Invicta would not get any flanking off of this, but Tord is getting flanking. So the first attack is going to hit with a 19 right on the dot. And the second attack is going to hit with a 23. It's not very often I get to roll d12s.
Clerics get to roll them most.
So what?
Say clerics get to roll them a lot.
If they have told it Ed.
Might as well have this.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a cleric, you better have Folded In. Because, come on.
It damages so much. Oh, and he gets 2 effects from the 1d4.
So it's going to be 51 points of damage
Or the
to the
beast.
Goristro.
That's ironic. That's how much he did to me, fucker.
And let's roll the
You
d4
like it.
here.
The 2d4s.
It is 2 technically, as it is on each hit. As the Goristro suddenly becomes frightened of Tord, and then passes out incapacitated and unconscious.
Lovely.
That's going to be Tord's turn. Zilch is going to take this opportunity to attack the Goristro.
No, the Goristro is from Tor. Dude, Tor's terrifying out here, alright? This man's a menace.
I would eat you whole ass.
One's a menace to society, and I love it.
That's why you can't order him
He's
to do
Spider-Man.
anything. You beg him not to do things.
He's
Yeah.
Spider-Man. He's a menace. Needs to be stopped. I think my favorite line from him, it's not in the Spider-Man movie, but he goes, if you're waiting for my comeback, you better scraping off the back of your mom's teeth.
Yikes.
That is pretty yikes.
Dude, it's a great comeback.
That's terrible.
But it's his comeback, so.
That's what I'm saying, it's a great comeback.
No, I know, but it's his comeback, so that means his cum is in the back of his own mother's teeth. It's not even your cum.
As Zilch takes his opportunity
Either way, it's
as his
terrible.
Goristro is incapacitated and casts Magic Missile on it.
I really want to be an asshole.
And casts
But I'm not going to. It's such an asshole
That's
thing.
what gonna work on this.
Such an asshole thing to do, but it'd be fucking hilarious.
I mean, don't come along.
For my D20s, I roll a 6 and a natural 20.
For what?
We could take a beat, Grace or 5.
You rolled a natural 20.
Petro, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
A natural 20 on the front
Yep.
end.
The phasers has warped, shifted, and changed.
Alright, D100 it is. 67, Petra rolled a natural 1. So I'll roll for her as well. 7. I want to say truthful.
She rolled a 7.
She rolled a 7, and I rolled fuck, I don't remember. 60 something. I think it was 67.
67.
Something like that. Something in that range. We'll say 67.
I need to grab this. Let's see if I like this 67 here.
You don't have to like it, you just have to give me what it happens.
I don't like that one.
What? Why not?
We're going with...
It's because it's a good one, isn't it?
Nope.
Now I'm curious on what it was.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. I'm curious. Shit's about to be happening.
What's that?
Phasers.
With a 67, you are frightened by the nearest creature until the end of your next turn.
Who's near me?
I would say
We'll say the shield guardian.
yeah.
I'm frightened of it. I can't move closer to the
Yep, you
shield
are
guardian.
completely frightened by the shield guardian until the end of your next turn. Alright. Zilch did some damage. The veteran is going to take out his heavy crossbow. Yeah, he's going to just take his heavy crossbow and try and fire it into the Goristro.
The veteran?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is going to be a disadvantage, sadly, because he is incapacitated and prone. And it is really sad because I did roll a natural 20 and a natural 17.
Damn.
Which will still hit the Goristro
That's good. Still hit him.
with the modifiers.
I was gonna say still hit him, but it's sad we don't get that 20. What happens to Petra? She rolled natural 1.
She rolled a natural 1 for the phasers and a 7. Shit. I didn't even realize.
I want to stay truthful. I am interested about this phasers.
Say fuzz.
Okay. As she gets affected by the phasers, you immediately feel this area around her get red hot as immediately a 3rd level fireball spell is cast around her, centered on herself. So I would like everybody to go ahead 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, that's everybody in this area. Everybody except the Goristro and Zort. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I'd say the DC is going to be Petra's DC.
Remind him.
I'm sorry. I want to stay truthful.
Nat 20 or
It's in that 20 for the dexterity saving throw. I'll roll the damage.
Petra and Zebek both fail.
15.
Fails.
That fails.
16.
Fuck. I failed too.
As a rogue, you failed?
I rolled a 5. Oh, wait. I rolled a 5.
5 plus 10, 15. That was.
There's going to be 20 points of fire damage to anybody who failed, and 10 points of fire damage to anybody who saved.
You have evasion.
You do have
I do
evasion,
have evasion.
so you can use your reaction to use evasion.
You said how much? 20?
Yes, 20 points of fire damage. But you're resistant to fire, aren't you?
I am, so it's fucking 10. I forgot
That
to
is
keep
10.
them. I have so many fucking resistances right now. I have too many immunities and resistances. I never thought I would say that in my life.
So, I make another dexterity saving throw.
No, if you use evasion, then you save instead of fail, so you still take the half damage.
Yeah, if you fail, you take half damage. If you save, you take no damage.
Okay.
Yeah, if you use evasion. So you do take 10 points of fire damage. Atlas takes 20, you take 10. Did Petra fail?
Petra failed, so she took
she
20.
took the
So I
20.
took 10. The deck is looking a little rough.
The veteran also failed, taking the 20 points of damage. Zilch also failed, taking the 20 points of damage. Let's see, how much health does the veteran have? The veteran's at 38 now. 38 hit points. And Zilch, we'll call Zilch.
If he gets some, he probably will. No in our luck.
We'll call Zilch at 10 hit points.
Yeah, low amount of hit points.
Drow mages are pretty
Weak.
They're pretty. I mean, they can put out damage. They're just glass cannons, technically. But with that, we will be up to the very top of the
I am a
initiative.
pretty unique spellcaster with the health.
As it getting hit by these various amounts of damage, the arrow into the back of it, the various magic missiles.
Until towards next turn.
No, I'd say not in this moment. As he did take more damage, he does wake up from his unconsciousness. As it will spend half of its movement to stand up from its incapacitated condition.
But he is frightened of Tord. Can't move closer.
Technically, yes, frightened of Tord. So it is going to make an attack on Invicta, using its gore attack. That is going to be a 27 to hit. No? Are you sure?
Never hits. Call the ambulance. Call the
So you do
ambulance.
take half of this damage because you're raged.
But not for me.
So 38 halved would be... What's 38 halved?
19.
19,
Yep.
yeah. So you take 19 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
As well as you are pushed 20 feet away.
I resist.
5, 10, 15. I would like Atlas, the veteran, and Nivani to make dexterity saving throws as Invicta is being shunted backward at you guys.
No save for that? They're saving right now.
28.
28 will save as you will jump out of the way to here.
15.
15, I'd say you just save. as you jump out of the way here, as you get shunted back here, and you are prone. As it is then going to turn away from him in the group and make 2 slam attacks on Zort.
I can't believe you're gonna try to kill Kyle while he's not here.
I tried.
That's going to be a 25 to hit on the first attack.
That hits.
And that is going to be a 31 to hit on the second attack.
Killing Kyle while he's not here. How dare you?
I'm just the worst, aren't I? Could have swore I had 4d10 out here already. Yeah, there's the 4th.
I don't have to go to bed tonight. Yay! Well, fucking day.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm sleeping tonight.
I like not sleeping. It's fun.
I don't know.
Makes life just a little bit more tilted.
That is going to be 59 points of bludgeoning damage
Jesus Christ.
as Zort gets slammed into twice by this Goristro's fists.
Ew.
Poor got fisted.
By the Goristro.
Double fisted at that.
It will now be an advantage.
Huh?
What,
Well.
what would you like to do?
I know.
Lord.
I'm gonna sneak around the backside of here.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. That's your walking speed. That does take
I
up
have
all of your
40.
movement. Okay, so you have 10 feet of walking or flying at this moment.
I have 60 feet of flying.
I understand, but that eats up into your movement. It's either you have 30 feet of walking, 40 feet of walking, or 60 feet of flying. Not both.
I don't think we trip fire.
Alright. Oh, the lightning.
Huh?
Oh, the lightning. Okay, yeah, I'm going to shoot a bolt at it. A firebolt. Am I technically flanking? Since it's a huge creature?
Sure. I'll give you that.
Ooh. That's 28.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay. You said it's DC 16?
Yes. It will save with an 18. And I didn't even roll with advantage. 19, technically. Since I rolled with advantage.
So that's 38 points of regular damage. I have not yet rolled fireball damage. That's terrible.
So you said 34 points, correct?
Yep. This is 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. As it did save, it takes only a quarter of that damage because it is resistant.
Okay, so then
So-
half of 15. So 7?
7.
That sucks.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I used pretty, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to hide behind the bed.
Okay.
Just that.
Yeah. That works. Alright, Invicta and Atlas.
Let me get up.
Alright, you use half of your movement to get up.
I'm gonna go up to him.
That's my
10,
favorite movement.
I want to grab him by the hook. And I want to throw 30 feet away.
You're trying to what? Use Mighty Impel?
Yep.
Are you a huge creature at the moment?
Yep.
Okay. And you can do it to a huge creature?
Yeah. I can do it to my side as well.
So what is the saving throw?
DC 21. Strength.
Strength? It is a straight roll. It does not have advantage on this.
Not magical effect.
It's not a magical effect. It does have a plus 13 to the save.
Oh my god.
Say what you're saying one more time.
It has a plus 13 if it's a strength saving throw.
You said he's huge. He's huge.
He is a huge
I
creature.
can't throw him.
You can't throw
That's
him?
why I was checking it.
I thought that you could.
I thought I could throw my size.
Is it larger or smaller?
Yeah.
It doesn't get upgraded whenever you
It
can
did.
turn to huge yourself.
It's large. Your size can increase to large or huge, and you can use my control to make creatures that are large or small. I would have thought it would have been the same size.
It makes sense for it to be the same size.
Yeah.
I can see how it's.
It's larger.
Honestly, you have a strength of 27, correct? That's your strength score?
27,
I mean, I'm not
28.
tripping about it. I just had.
I would honestly allow you to do it with your fucking strength being that high.
No, because I don't want it to be. I'm gonna check around some people you're not gonna like.
Okay.
Because there are ways for me to get it. I just need like the orange spell or something. Or I could do
Yeah.
guardianship.
Yeah.
Well, I guess then it still says that
Larger.
large or smaller. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying with your strength score of 27, I'm just gonna say that you can try to at least
Yeah.
make the strength saving throw, especially because you are huge yourself.
Yeah,
But-
no, I fucked with it.
With that strength saving throw, you got a 30,
30.
a 17 plus 13.
Still got good shot.
I'm rolling like hot fire today.
I can tell.
Fucking roll.
No, it's a bonus action to do?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's worth a shot.
Now you can either redo a magic action to cast Sunbeam again, or you can make your 2 attacks as regular with her action.
Making 2 regular attacks. We're gonna drop.
Hit him with any work.
I don't know, spirits. Tough to choose these days. Those days.
Because that hammer's phenomenal. Automatic crits every time. It's chip damage, but it's solid damage every time.
I don't have it. We're good at the
Ah. You got both spears out, don't you?
spirit in the hand out. We can rotate. Those are 2 hand weapons.
So one D4 penalty would be fucking high right now too. No saving throws.
In case you roll bad.
Yeah.
Right, this one is station. Did Sunbeam, was that just a move of the...
Mm-hmm.
It's a concentration
Oh.
spell that you can recast
Oh,
again.
and actually, make a concentration saving throw on that. This is a constitution saving throw, and how much damage did you take?
I'm just gonna
You took like 17 points of damage?
say it drop.
Huh?
I was gonna say, you don't have to roll that high.
No. It's only a DC of 10 since you didn't take 20
It's
damage
half
or
of
more.
the damage. You just have to roll 10 or higher.
Yeah.
On a
So it's a
constitution
DC
saving
10
throw.
constitution saving throw to stay concentrated on it.
Say it like That's a net.
Natural saves.
Yeah. So yeah, you're still concentrated on something. That is one of the dirtiest things. Give your barbarian something.
Fuck you. Alrighty.
I'm being lost on my charges. Or did it have this?
For 1 minute, you can recast it again as a magic action.
That's just the only. Yeah, that's like that's.
You only
Yeah,
use
I
it
believe
once,
it.
but you get it for 1 minute.
I just wanna.
She said it is fucking scary to think about. Barbarians, they can have damage and you're just chucking them across the battlefield. Something. Fuck.
Yeah, we're just hit him with some game again. There's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that works.
There's no penalty for being close, is there?
No, it's a save.
No, it's just a save
It's
on
the
his
greatest
one.
thing about it.
He
It's
does
a
have
fucking
advantage,
save.
and it's a con save, correct?
Yep.
He has advantage,
DC.
but he's still taking some radiant damage. Solid damage to take.
You don't have to earn it. I guess, what's it more effective? Spell?
He did get a 25.
But
On
it's
his
really
save.
good. It's really good against things like vampires. It's fucking real good.
You're already at 12 on the first two rolls. 15. And then 8, so that's 23. 25, 28, so
14.
14.
14.
Yep. 28 half.
No, sure, yeah, 14. Yeah.
I've seen that with his vampires.
Alright. Anything else you'd like to do? Okay.
Got a little time to that range.
Yeah, try to do it with the spears. Oh, you do have your bonus action.
He used his bonus action to try to mighty impel.
Oh,
Yeah, I allowed him to try and mighty impel, and he took it.
Same.
Yeah.
You
With that,
use some shit.
Atlas, what would you like to do? Alright. Go ahead and blind him again. He does have advantage.
It's so good. Or not, it's
What is your
it's
DC?
so good because I tough you.
19.
It's rolled straight.
With a plus 13 on his saving throw. He rolled a 16. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 3.
That's a
Yes, full damage.
Old blight.
Full blight damage.
Disgusting. Like exactly. Right.
This one has rolled 2 natural 1s in a row now, so it's getting jailed.
So you're like, oh, look at that, 20.
52. 52 points of damage. That's
Yeah. That's some good damage right there. Good shit, Schmack.
Yeah, that's okay. Rock solid. Rock.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the trash go.
Magic
Yes.
solid.
794 plus 1.
Thanks.
Magic solid.
That's 74 plus 7.
And they just let
Did the barks get in the dog all the way? That's honestly amazing.
Yeah.
That's great.
they just let attack on
It's a little bit closer behind me than I'm used to it being.
Yeah, I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, really?
take it out tomorrow or even tonight after we're done.
It wasn't even that bad earlier.
Yeah.
I just fuck it up on D&D night.
It's always D&D too.
Oh yeah.
It's just Thursdays, never Saturdays at all.
But Atlas, as you reinvoke this dark necrotic natural spirit, this necrotic energy into this Gorastro, this time it seems to take much more effect as this Gorastro is scratched up, lacerated, beaten up, bloodied, and now looking very gaunt and pale from this blight. It is not looking good at all. And now it comes up to Zabek, Zork, and Petra.
I'm gonna use Magic Missile from the Rogue of Stars.
Okay.
So it's 1 charge. That would be 74s plus 6. 3,
As they do automatically hit.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had more. No. 6 minus 1. 4. Oh, that's 16. 17. 19. 22 plus 7, 31 points of damage.
Okay, perfect.
He's still up.
He is not. How would you like to do this?
Oh, we're blasting that snort in with this. I just want to flavor it and make the beans fucking like a lighter blue.
Okay. Oh yeah. As these magic missiles, these missiles of arcane energy weave in and out in between each other and bust the Gorastro right in the snout, caving a hole into its face before its whole body bursts and sludges into a black ichor down into the Phaserus. Go ahead and roll a d20 for that Phaserus.
5.
5?
Gnarly.
I have 5 more of those I can use. I love this magic item. It's dope. It's really good in times like that. Just I need damage.
You ready? Gorastro is up.
What is that in XP?
For the Gorastro, it is 18,000 XP. And the Shadow Demon is 1,100.
Divided by 6, 3,183.
3,100.
4, 5, 6. Yep, 6. Then we have Tord, Zilch, and the Veteran that are your NPCs.
3,183. It should be a level.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Let's look at 1,000. I can use it. Let's see your count that. That was. D&D open.
That is level 7 protection.
As that is all the current danger that appears to be in this cavern to your eyes at the moment. However, the Phaserus is acting weirder and weirder.
Like by the second?
Not by the second. This is me making my closing statement. As the Phaserus continues to grow weirder with each of your delves into the Underdark, that is where we are going to end it tonight.
It is getting weird.
It is getting weird down there.
Motherfucking fireball blasting us.
It's wild magic.
That's craziness.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It is close. That's what the voice said to me.
Definitely getting worse.
At least that's what I took it to mean when he said it is close. I assumed that meant war.
You guys are going to Graven Hollow to try and gain as much information as you can about these beings and what may have happened in the past, possibly even. But we will leave that for next Thursday, as that will be our next session. We are still semi-debating on doing a Saturday night session, although we are unsure, so stay posted on that. And other than that, I'll be posting shorts whenever I post shorts. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and keep on rolling.
Sorry, I'm doing